Hey, Kenny.
Wait,
You ready to go?
yep. We'll go straight with the live streaming too, Ken.
Okay.
Okay.
It's 29 after 2, and we're off live to the boys of the footy. So, g'day, Kev and Nifty. How are you, fellas?
Yeah, good day to you, Kenny. And just before you do that, we'll welcome our people to the live streaming of the game today at the Encounter Bay Oval between Encounter Bay and McLaren. For those that are not too sure what McLaren is, it's a combination of McLaren Vale and McLaren Flat, which happened many years ago. So they're playing here at the Encounter Bay Oval today, and this completes round one, Nifty.
It does complete round one. Yes, round 9 we are into, in the 18-round competition, and Encounter Bay situated down on the beautiful Fleurieu Peninsula right down there next to Victor Harbour. That was the Wales have started to roll in for the wintry old season into our coast, and we've had the toss of the coin, and the players, goal umpires, are just heading off into their positions. Boys are just warming up around the deck, and we've got some good games of footy happening around the league today, Kev. Yankee Little Mount Compass down there at Yank. Langhorne Creek and Victor Harbour.
Well, that'll be a good one.
Big game over there, Langhorne Creek, yeah.
Wollonga
and Strath, the two red and white sides, they just love each other.
And what about the last one?
Oh, no.
Well, that's one team has to win.
That's a bash for the spoon, that one, isn't it? So, yeah, one team has to win unless it's a draw.
That'll be
share the love.
They share the love for the draw. Neither team's won a game this year.
And the little rumour is that you might have a AFL player maybe playing for Gnu.
Well, they reckon that he may turn up.
We'll check the old team sheet later, Kevin, see if he's listed on there.
Whether he does or whether he not, we'll have a bit of a look and find out that one. And for the sake of people listening, Nifty, who is it?
Ryan Griffin, Kev. I was going to say from the Bulldogs, but he was from the Bulldogs.
He was from the Bulldogs and
went up to GWS.
He ended up captain of the Bulldogs, I think.
Yeah.
Was he captain the year that they won their premiership? Could have been, but anyway, there is talk around the town that he may make a guest appearance in the Goolwa side. He has had his problems, I think, with crook back in his time there. I think he might have done that at a trial game. So if he has, well, it's bad luck that it's happened at a trial game. But
another inclusion to our league too is over at Langhorne Creek is Lockie McGregor. Yes. Back to Langhorne Creek, being the whirlwind tour around the states and down at the Eagles and playing there. Last game I seen Lockie play was in the grand final against Sturt down at Adelaide Oval. And Lockie had
a few kicks.
He had a few kicks and took one of the marks of the day. I can still see him taking that mark. For a little bloke, you can get up off the ground beautifully. So welcome back,
we're
Lockie.
Almost starting on time today.
We are. It's them timekeepers you got over there in the bay box. They rule with an iron fist.
They've done well.
That Mrs. Karen over there. Yeah. And the umpires are ready to get going. Here we are. McLaren and Encounter Bay. This is probably for a top 3 spot here. So tussle all around the district today. So here we go. The siren sounds. Up, and away we go. Up high, up in the air. Even tapped down there by Watchman and Callum Tonkin. Well done there by Tyson. Neil gets the first hack out of the middle. Up to centre half forward she goes again. Well done by Callum. The follow on through. Handball on. Kick. Bouncy ball up over the top. Going towards the point post. And McLaren concede the behind. And through for the first score on our North Point Fleurieu scoreboard. Kev, 1 point to Encounter Bay.
From the kick-in, goes over the far side of the ground now. Ball's on the ground. The umpire now decides he'll come in. I think we've got 3 umpires out there, and they're all a mile away from that. And the umpire will come in and throw it up. Half forward flank for Encounter Bay. In go the ruckman. Callum Tompkins continuing where he left off last week, getting the knockout. And a free kick has been paid here to Encounter Bay. So they'll have another shot on goal. Hand pass goes across, the ball goes out across the ground now. Might have been Carpenter that had a chance to get hold of it there, he can't. And McLaren now will go down past their bench over there, their reserves, and the good hand pass comes along, gives a run of the ball out there to McLaren. Plenty of pace. As he got into the forward line it goes, or the player from behind comes through there, takes the mark, and that is Jess Watchman. So Watchman's got hold of it now for McLaren.
Could be Grimley, I think.
Is it?
Yep, number 9.
Number 9, is it?
Number 9.
Okay.
Yeah, Watchman just coming through now.
See the number that looked like 8 from here, but these must be my glasses, I think. Anyway, he's got it about 40 metres out. Slide angle, should not have any problems with either the direction or the distance from there, get reasonably close to the man on the mark, is going to fall short, and that one is just pushed across the line for a minor score only. That ties the scores up here on our North Point Flurio scoreboard, 1 point each.
Hamish Tonks to bring the footy back in. Kick-off duties for him. A big day for him in the back lines today. Tonks kick out, a good one.
Brother.
Out to brother Callum. Callum's been paid the mark, been chopped off the arms.
He might have got the free kick.
He got the free kick out of that one. Little toe poke out towards Crispin. Wasn't a good one. Couldn't trap the footy. It fell way too short for him. Bounced on past him awkwardly and out of bounds. It goes right over in front of the club rooms at Encounter Bay. And being round by, steps himself out.
It's hard to find him out there. He's that little.
He's a little bloke in there. Good eye throw in though. Good eye throw in it was too. Good tapped in there by Watchman. Gives a chance there for McLaren to push the footy through. She's in a pack of players. They're working the footy out. A little handball comes up in the air. Well, the pace comes from McLaren again. He has got some pace, but he's been tackled and spun out towards the boundary line and the boundary line.
I reckon that's James Matthews.
Get hold of the footy and bring him back
played
in.
Their association team last
week. Last Saturday. And them bright orange boots.
Yep. We can't go by the boots because a few of them have them on.
Throw in there with a boundary umpire again. Even ruck contest down up on the ground. Ball's trapped up underneath. McLaren player trying to get the footy out there. Plenty of players around the footy. I think the umpire will spoil everybody's party. We'll come in and ball up. Ball up he will. So half forward position there for McLaren. Flick high up in there. He does, yeah. Well done by Callum Tonkin. Gets the tap down to a real advantage. McLaren get the kick and wheel it around the body, or doing a number of Tonkin, double grab there by Hamish Tonkin, clears the football out towards the boundary line. I don't think anybody touched that one out. It didn't. Well done by boundary umpire. They're good signal. Yeah. And McLaren, it's good to see him signalling that. We don't see that often, but it was good. So McLaren's the advantage of the kick in. So McLaren wheel up on the footy. The kick wasn't a very good one. She was a bit of a floater, and she gone straight down the skipper there at Tyson Neal. He plays on quickly and brings the football back into Costello. Costello plays on, keeps the daisy cutter down low. Good hands, comes off. The run now to Bonus. Bonus down the line, straight down there to Gary Carpety, your old mate Kenny. Kenny's kicks pinpoint accuracy and a beauty, and he stuck it straight down the throat there of Tyler Baldock. So within range. Just be kicking this from right on 50, or maybe just a bit out. So, a real advantage in the breeze. She's a little bit. Good long kick. She's going to drop right in the square. She's offhand. She's a loose ball. She's socket off the ground. We'll wait on the goal umpire. I think it could be a goal. Yes, indeedy, and good luck. I think that might have been Crispin, the way they're going around shaking each other's hands there. It is Crispin for Encounter Bay. They get the first goal on the board, and North Point Flurio scoreboard. Encounter Bay a 1-1 to McLaren, 1 point.
At North Point Flurio, we're committed to creating memorable experiences for our guests, which is why you'll now find Victor Harbour Toyota, Victor Harbour Mitsubishi and Victor Harbour Hyundai at one convenient location, Adelaide Road, Victor Harbour. Whether you're looking for a new Mitsubishi, new Toyota or new Hyundai, or need your vehicle serviced, we're committed to helping make your experience feel a little easier, creating memorable experiences. It's North Point Flurio's way. Visit us at Adelaide Road, Victor Harbour or northpointflurio.com.au.
Across there for Encounter Bay, and that is Tom Bonus. Bonus kicks it over the clubroom side. No one's touched it, and it will be a free kick for McLaren. He's got it now in the back pocket area. Always short kick in, just makes the grey down there, finds his teammate, and he'll go back and take his kick for McLaren. Another short one. This normally doesn't come off, does it? And just as about to say it. And that has gone there to Fraser Tonkin.
Fraser Tonkin over to brother Tonkin, back to Fraser Tonkin again. Tonkin to Tonkin.
Tonkin to there, this ball now has come out, and I think they've given away a free kick there, and McLaren will pick up the free kick. Round about centre half back. Kicks it over to his teammate, and here's the big fella out here. This is going to be a big one out there between the two ruckmen. Going through now is a chance for Crispin to go through and pick it up. He picks it up, gets a hand pass. Too quick for his teammate down there. Crispin's got again, another hand pass. Goes over there to Hamish Tonkin. Hamish Tonkin kicks it down the ground, finds his teammate over there, and that one is Fraser Tonkin. Back it goes again, and this one's gone to Costello. Costello a bit slow to get his kick, and here's a ball down there, the wing, and it's been marked there by Max Wayfield. He's the one that kicked 1 goal 7 last week in the association.
Oh,
there's a good mark taken there by McLaren, just inside the 50. And he will go back to have a shot for goal, and it looks like Brendan Gill.
Yep.
And Gill, I don't know which way the wind's blowing here, Nifty. They've got no flags up or anything, have they, to give us any indication here?
Richard's pulled the flag down
today. I think he
forgot to put it up this morning.
A bit like Sheedy, he tied it down once, didn't he? Tied it the wrong way.
Windy hill.
Anyway, Gill will go back. And this will be right on his kicking distance here, you would think. It might just scrape through if he kicks it straight. Comes in there, crosses the 50-metre line, couple of steps over it. There's a long shot in, it's coming back, and I reckon that has gone through the goal. It has, and that is a first goal to McLaren. They go to 1 goal 1, tied up with Encounter Bay, 1 goal 1 on our North Point Flurio scoreboard.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today.
Players hanging on to there, could have been a free there to the Bay, it will be. Yeah, and handballs it back off quickly and gives it back to Tyson Hill, the skipper. Tyson Hill loads up the boot, kicks it back into the forward line, top of the square, but it's come off hands. And we've got a push out, and it's a free kick there to Kaifer Zohar. Coach of the Women's League last week, the Association Women's Girls last week. Good job for Kaifer, McLaren, bring it out. Oh, they're out here, they're out and about. Dunlop now with the footy out in front of the scoreboard. He wheels it down, straight down the throat of Gill again. 10 metres further out than when he kicked this one. So he'll need a pass on. No, he won't. He'll need a pass on. He needs a lead. He wants one. He's got one short and well intercepted. Well intercepted by the Bays again. The cap out over to Hamish Tonkin. Now ball back in, all well intercepted and picked up the run on through. Davidson again, he's dispossessed of the footy. McLaren's got it all, the turnover comes back again, and it's a pick up there by another Tonkin in Fraser. Fraser Tonkin's kick into the middle of the ground's a good one up to Thomas Bonus. Bonus goes out towards the clubroom side, and Gary Carpenter's out there all in his Pat Malone, wheels around on the boot, goes in for a passing forward up into the half-forward line, ball's in dispute off the ground. McLaren's got it, they got hold of him, they go back door McLaren. Oh, that one hit Kaifer Zohar, he didn't want to see that one coming. It's gone to ground, it's in dispute. McLaren doing overtime, their back lines are under a little bit of a prump, but they clean up beautifully. They get a clear and kick, a high ball going down towards the interchange gate. It's not happening, umpire's got a free kick, it's gone the way of McLaren in the big tall timber down there, and Cody Ellison. Ellison now looking for somewhere to go, keeps it down the line, down the wing line, will keep it rolling up again. A Bay player up in front, taps the football downward, but Bonus gets another touch of the footy. He's getting plenty of use of the footy in this early in this term, and wheels it to the outside boundary line, and centre wing, right in front of the club room's boundary umpire with the footy. Bring it back in again. Ellison in the ruck duties there with Callum Tonkin. Ellison seemed to get that one, laid it down short to his little rover. Can't get hold of the footy. They've got hold of him. Umpire says, I'll have it, boys, and we'll re-ball that one up. A few stoppages early in this game. Boy, they go again. Still going down at the ground. Oh, McLaren's got hold of the footy, but they're not letting him get out of the pack of players. Umpire, we're going to go over here holding the ball. Let's clear it out. That's what I like to see. Well done by Callum Tonkin. Hands off the footy quickly. Oh, the kick's a poor one. Straight into the man in the mark, but Canterbury could come out of it. They do through Hamish. He gets the footy, thumps it on the boot, goes into the bouncy ball. Inside 50, she's going to roll. Needs to come up for a lazy one. Does, picks up there to Tyson Neal. Looking to give, doesn't do it. Well done. Give time McLaren to intercept. All player there trying to shrug off with one hand, gets away with it, gets it over to Ellison. He gets a bouncy ball at the ankles. He can't done. Well done by Chrisman. He's slung off the footy. He goes to ground hard time. Pack of players. Umpire will move in and will ball up about 30 metres out directly in front of Encounter Bay goals. Encounter Bay got it inside 50 a fair few times. McLaren back line there working beautifully. Tap on even ruck contest, I would think, in that one. Ball's up on ground, plenty of tackling going on. She's vicious in the clinches. Bonus is with the footy again. He's been held on to. No, McLaren player's been held on to. Goes back to McLaren. He gets the ball. They hit the ground running. Straight across to Ellison here. He's tackled, swung around. That's okay. And they come back up with the footy through Hanson. Hanson now, daisy cutter, sticks it straight down the throat there again of Fraser Tonkin. Fraser Tonkin wheels up the footy, kicks it out towards the far side wing at the clubroom side. Picked up there by Crispin. Crispin does the look away handball. The kick comes away quickly. It is by Johnson. Johnson, ball lands into a pack of players. It's all held onto and pinned in there. And the umpire left no choice, Kev, but to come in and throw it up. It is 1-1 apiece on our North Point Fleurieu score.
12-minute mark of the first term. Ball thrown up down there in the half-forward flank, I suppose you'd call it there, for Encounter Bay. Taken down there by McLaren. Picked up this time again. There might be Crispin that had it there for a while. Ball's on the ground once again. They find it difficult to get it out. McLaren player there had hold of it temporarily, and the umpire will come in, chuck it up again. Just stayed in that. That's about as far away as it can get from us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Outside over there. The umpire throws it up go the ruckman, knock it down. Here's a chance for the Bays to get it. Probably got the advantage of the ruck then, and now it's picked up over there by the Bays. In it goes to the forward line.
Gary.
Carpenter's come around with it. On the right boot it goes, and that was high, wide and handsome. Hits the cars on the full, and the umpire signals it's out of bounds, and the kick will come in from McLaren. These little kids will take half an hour to get it back. I've got it back now to the player from McLaren who will bring it in.
Kiefer Zohar, Kev.
Kiefer Zohar, he's got hold of it and he kicks it down. There's a little nudge out there just at the right time. Touched off the fingers of one of the players over there, and the boundary umpire signals that he will throw it in. In he goes now, throwing it in. Close to the McLaren bench. In it goes. Oh, that goes off the other way anyway. Picked up out there by McLaren. I think they're about to get a free kick. They are. And it's Counter Bay to get a free kick. And they will kick it in, and that was Callum Tonkin, I reckon, that had it again. Over the back of the pack it goes. This could end up a goal for Encounter Bay. It doesn't. It's a minor score only. So that's Encounter Bay now go to 1-2 to McLaren, 1-1. Got that right, Nifty?
Yeah, close to it. McLaren didn't muck around with it. They cleared the football back out to Hanson. He got the old 1-2. Hanson now gets a clear and kick down the line. Right there, and Williams tries to dish the football out. They dish it out through to Vanderloor. Vanderloor's footy doesn't go anywhere. Gill's in there trying to spoil everybody's party. There's plenty of Bay players in there, and I think we've got to hang it on to. And it's going to come back towards the Bays. Comes back there to Hamish Tonkin. Hamish Tonkin wheels up, centre half forwards the spot. The player there presented himself but couldn't get his hands to it. Bottom of the ground is Bonus again. He's brought his own footy today. He's into play. Bonus is kicking inside in the forward pocket. Kenny's in there lurking with the football. Tries to bounce it back. Doesn't bounce it back good enough, and it's gone to the boundary umpire. Out of bounds, right on the 50-metre arc. It is for... and the Counter Bay player's trying to steal it off the boundary. I probably reckon it's more a kick.
He didn't have much chance of getting it.
None in Buckley's. Boundary umpire said, give me the footy. Yeah. Throws it in right on the 50-metre arc. It is for Encounter Bay. Even ruck contest goes up to the ground. She's tough in the clinches at ground level. They're trying to wheel a footy out, or McLaren Bar gets his kick away up down the line. I reckon he might have kicked it as he got a bit of a shove as he kicked it, and the pressure was applied, and it is out on the full, Kev. And kicked in forward there. I think that might be Bonus again.
Surely he can't have that many kicks in the first quarter.
He's brought his own bit of leather today. Ball comes back up in the air again. McLaren player can't take the footy at the back of the pack. They try and get it out through Young. He can't get hold of it. We've got a whistle, and I reckon we've got a free kick to McLaren. Now, McLaren aren't hanging around. They're playing on advantage. They just wheel it straight across the other side of the oval, and this on the scoreboard side pocket, and Gill's got hold of the football. And then Gill goes back, loads up, brings it up towards the scoreboard. Good punch from the back there into the defenders there of Encounter Bay, and force the out of bounds. And the boundary umpire will have the footy and throw it back in, just short of the scoreboard. Still a bit to advantage of Encounter Bay. Good umpire, in she goes. Callum Tonkin at the back of the pack, lays it down, but all the run through well roved. There is by the McLaren player on the run through. A wobbly old kick. It does it up the centre half forward. The race is on. Can they pick it up? Pick it up there for the Bays. This is still on. So it's a 1-on-1 now. It's 2-on-1. Two Bays onto it. Now they're into it, and he's not going to get the footy out. How's the umpire going to see this one? I'll have it. I'll throw it up. Probably lucky. Very lucky indeed. That was Maher, I think it was with the footy. I would have Tonkin. Oh, he could have probably got a free kick out of that one. Probably run straight into him in the rucking, Jules, but they let the play go on to it and they wrapped up to it close to the boundary line. And the umpire again will come into play up. Ball up again in front of the barbecue shed. Pretty sparse over there today. Kev, it's pretty. If you need a barbecue, and a hamburger, you get one pretty quick over there today, I reckon.
There's not too many drinking over there, is there?
Ball gets chucked in and chucked straight back to the boundary line and out of bounds, and the boundary umpire will roll back in again. It is 1-2 the Bays, 1-1 McLaren on our North Point Fluoro scoreboard.
Yeah, nearly 18 minutes of this first quarter gone. The little fella there, boundary umpiring, throws the ball in.
Job.
Well, I think it wasn't too good a job there because none of the ruckmen touched it.
Amish was happy with it.
Quick kick off the ground there by Watch was going nowhere, and it will be picked up this time by McLaren, pushed onto the ground. It's going out there, long hand pass by Encounter Bay, put his teammate in more trouble than he should have, and the ball now comes out loose. Here's a chance for McLaren. They got the ball out. They've got some runners over there that can put the pace on if they need to. Down to the full forward area it goes, and we'll stop down there by the Bays, or the player there from McLaren. He twists, he turns, gets it back. That was Grimley. Down to the forward line it goes. Plenty of them out there, picked up over there by Bradford. Bradford will put it over there, and there's a good pass over there.
Fraser.
And that is another Tonkin that's got it. Fraser Tonkin kicked it out in the direction of Crispin. Crispin just gets it before it hits the ground and takes the mark. He's off and away. Over the centre it goes. Another player out there by himself takes a mark, and that's Oakley Johnson. Oakley Johnson's got it. Kicks the ball in short.
Good pass.
That was a good pass. And it's gone there to Nick Marshall, the goal kicker, but he's way away from home. Across the ground it goes over to
Hamish Tonkin. And he kicks
Tonkin's
it down to Fraser Tonkin.
He kicks it off to Hamish.
Or she needs Hamish or Callum to come into play. Callum's down there,
Too
so
many
hit him.
Tonkins out of
hit
there.
Him up.
Further down the ground it goes, and this party is spoilt down there by, it might be Brett Ellis that had hold of that. He's taken the mark down there almost in the back pocket. He comes further down the ground. Oh, there's another good mark taken under pressure out there. Didn't quite get his number there. Nifty Grimley, is it? Didn't play last week. He was down as an interchange player, I think, of an emergency. Ball's pushed across the line and out of bounds. It goes, and the boundary umpire's earning his money today, this little fella, and he will throw the ball in now, right in front of the barbecue stand, which is needs some patronage over there at the moment. They're sitting around getting cold. Taken down there by Encounter Bay through Fraser Tonkin. Over it goes now to McLaren. Back it goes almost into the 50. Through the big players out there, chase the ball down the ground. A handball comes out loose. They're in business now. That goes across.
Hamish.
And coming through there is Hamish Tonkin, the vice captain. Umpire calls into play on. This goes over now. It's gone over the far side of the ground, over the scoreboard side.
Cowler.
Player had it there for a while, through the player on the ground. Counter Bay player gets thrown on the ground this time, and the umpire says, I've had enough of this, I'll come in and throw it up.
I noticed a bit last week too, Kev. The players really don't get rewarded for good tackles anymore, do they?
Oh, well, I suppose it depends whether the player had any reason when he gets rid of it or not. Crispin there dives on top of the ball, and the umpire will throw it up again, and diving on top of the ball sometimes could be called
dangerous.
Dangerous or stupid. Callum Tonkin goes up. He knocks the ball down on the ground again, and it didn't go very far before the umpire comes and calls it up. 50 metres out from McLaren's goals, nearly into time on in this first quarter. Ball's on the ground. But going in for it then was Brett Ellis, but he can't get it. Here's a chance now. It's gone over there to Tyson Neal. Tyson Neal looking down here for Gary Carbon. He finds him. Kenny over there, he kicks it in, and guess who he's found? He's found Tyson Neal. Whacks and kicks him, doesn't watch out. Tyson Neal's going to be in trouble.
Oh, he is.
And he's gone for holding the ball. You would think he has. And the free kick goes to McLaren.
They're out.
A little bit too much fooling around out there, I think, that time, Nifty. and the ball goes in the forward line, almost a mark taken down there by Encounter Bay. Umpire calls him to play on, in the forward area it goes, and this has to be a goal. If he's only got to pick it up, he does, and that is another goal. I reckon that might be to Brendan Gill, and he has put through both of the goals, and that's the second goal to McLaren. They go to 2-1 in Encounter Bay, 1-2 on the North Point Flurio scoreboard.
Yeah.
Before you take off on your next trip, don't pay for taxis or for expensive parking stations. Enjoy the convenience of airport security parking. Simply drive to us. We'll then whisk you and your luggage to the terminal door in just minutes. While you're away, we'll keep your car safe and secure. Then pick you up from the airport when you return. At a very small daily rate, it'll change the way you travel forever. Airport security parking. Book online at asparking.com.au.
But it's in the hands of McLaren inside 50. She's going to float again under the pump again. It is the Bays, but they come out of it okay. Good mark taken down there by Bradford. Switches up, play across, he goes to Hamish Tonkin, or kick forward, just comes in. Bonus again, getting plenty of touches. He'll have a sore foot by the end of the night if this keeps up for him. A kick up over the top of plenty of players. Anybody get the fingertips to it? We did. Umpire says throw it in, please. And in front of the barbecue shed she goes with onion and a bit of sauce on top. Boundary umpire with the footy. Change up boundary umpires. They're running a couple over on that far side. Up on they go again. When I'm Callum Thompson up the back, that goes down through to Costello. He can't get hold of the footy. Fraser up in there, handball up over the top to Fraser. Tonkin loads up the footy. Kenny in front, can't get it. Gary, he comes off hands, he's still going for the footy. Second effort, third effort, he picks it up again. Well done. Gets the football back up to Fife. Fife now gets the footy back in. Oh, he's tackled, he's in trouble, and the umpire says holding the ball. And McLaren relieved the pressure. They swing the footy deep out up in the clubroom side pocket. They're cleaning out. They got loose players down the ground. A Juglio mark, that's okay. It's been taken by McLaren in front of the coach's box. Johnny Petrucci be a bit happy the way they're playing here. She's just close in the quarters, just holding up, waiting for players to run on down the ground. Now loads up a high ball up into the centre half forward. Can't take the grab, that is Ellis. Comes up, second effort with Ellis is okay. Trapped, stolen out of there by Buchanan Bay again. That's Bonus again. Handball comes back out. No, it's not. It's picked up. There it is by Bradford. Bradford kicks the footy through over to Kiefer Zohar. He's given a free kick away. And the free kick's going to come the way of Nick Marshall.
That's interesting. 2 minutes of time on.
Plays on quickly.
Nifty.
Sorry. Oh, Soren. I didn't hear that. He didn't hear the honker.
Yeah, I saw the player start to walk out.
Oh, disappear on me. For old Nick. No wonder he just slammed that on the boat.
Well, there wasn't much scoring that quarter, was there?
No.
1-2. Looks like the
1-1
scoreboard up there. No, it's 2-1 McLaren.
Oh, it is
to 1-2 Encounter Bay.
I've got Brandon Gill down for 2 goals, so they should have 2 goals up there, eh?
Yeah. So that is the quarter time score here, and the goal kickers are not hard to give out. Brendan Gill's got 2 and 1 for
Jackie
Bay, and you got that down to Jack Crispin.
Yeah.
So not much scoring, but a bit of a tough game out there at the moment. 2 teams are reasonably close to each other on the list, and I think this win will be for the first, well, it'll be the end of the first full round of games, won't it? And whoever wins this one has probably got bragging rights for the second half of the season.
I think so, yeah.
Which is not going to be that far away.
Well, it's good they finished early, Kev, because I think we're coming down to nearly the shortest day of the year, aren't we? this weekend. Next weekend, is it? So we might need the lights on yet, Dick. So anyway, Kenny, we'll let you go back, pay some bills on that one. We can see if we can get some other scores. We're probably running a little bit early, but it is quarter time here at the Bay Oval with McLaren 2-1 to Encounter Bay, a 1-2.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs, 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08852 7973. Happy Online TV is here, and you can watch it whenever and wherever you like on your PC, mobile phone, laptop or iPad. 2 hours of local news, sport, entertainment, interviews and much more. Updated every Friday at 12 noon. Simply log on to radio901.com.au and click on the Happy Online TV button and enjoy Happy Online TV. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Get the power.
Saturday, 15th of June, second quarter.
The second quarter. Here we go. Change of ends. See what happens this time. Well done, Callum Tonkin. Gets the tap down. Picked up by Crispin. Gives it off to Marshall. Marshall brings the football out to us this time. That's better, boys. Keep it on this side of the oval. Bays push it inside. Inbound they go. Chance here for Nick Marshall to swoop on the footy. Oh, he shiked out of it a little bit. Should have kept on going. Good tackle by Encounter Bay. Free sling tackle over the top. No, umpire says it's going to go the way of the boundary. Umpire Popwell. Boundary umpire's coach now. Poppy's done the reserves game. Now come out to run the boundary.
Oh, well, keep him
fit. Old bloke he is. Well done, Poppy. Throws the football in wide. All both ruckman beats him out the back door. It is by Tyson Neal. Neal gets it up to Bonus. Bonus is having the big day with the boot. Kick falls a little bit short. Top of the square, punched away by McLaren. The Encounter Bay get the football again. A ball in dispute at the top of the square. Little soccer off the ground. She's going to go on minus score only on the North Point Fluorio scoreboard. Encounter Bay will get themselves another point. So that'll take them along to 2 goals. 3-2-1 McLaren.
McLaren play on quickly. Ball goes straight out there to Ellis. Ellis has got hold of it. He decides to go over the clubroom side a bit. Oh, and there's another mark. The big tall player runs down the centre of the oval, takes it, kicks it over the top, and over it goes out to the number 48, Braden Dunlop. Dunlop kicks it further down the ground. Watchman. There's a good mark down there to Watchman. Watchman's a bit too far out to score from where he is at the moment.
Gives him a fair roost.
And he goes in, he does his best to get the ball down there, and there's an Encounter Bay player just standing there.
Bit of a waste of a kick, wasn't it?
And takes the mark on his chest. Kicks it back in again, still in the back pocket area for Encounter Bay over the clubroom side. Now they decide to switch play over the other side of the ground. They've got the numbers over here. Encounter Bay can kick it down. Well, the player went backwards then, and that was Fife. Fife finds his teammate down there though, and again,
tricky.
they're lucky to keep this in. It went too short for his teammate to mark it. Over it goes to Bonus for about kick number 20. Down the ground it goes, and the mark has been taken this time by Fraser Tonkin. Tonkin kicks it down looking for Marshall. Marshall was out manoeuvred down there then by Zohar, and the ball has gone out of it. No,
Coming back again.
It's been marked down there by Crispin. So Crispin's got hold of it now on the wing. Scoreboard side of the ground, kicks it in, and he finds Tyson Neal. Tyson Neal was going to play on then, he decided not to. Who's he kicking this one? There's another one of these little short kicks. Going out here again to Fraser Tonkin. And Tonkin says, I'll give it back to Tyson Neal. So Tyson Neal does one of these half kicks, and this will just stay inside the
good
oval.
grab.
And he stopped the ball, grabbed it on the way down, and the mark will go to Encounter Bay.
Tyler Baldock, isn't it?
This could be Baldock. It's one of those that we haven't seen much of.
Indeed.
And that is
Tyler
Baldock.
Good
So
grab.
he's inside the 50 here, but it's not a good angle, is it, to kick goals on the Encounter Bay oval?
Left footer.
No, it's
Left
still,
footer didn't do a
still
very
not
good
a
job.
good spot. The
Oh.
big fella down there in the
Maybe
goal square
Watchman
takes a
again, I
mark
think,
down
is it?
there in Watchman. Certainly a handy big man down there in the pocket, isn't he?
Oh no, it's not. It's Ellison, I think it is. 40.
Obviously
Yeah,
got a
Cody Ellison.
couple
Yeah.
of big ones down
Yep.
there as well, haven't they? Ball's on the ground now, knocked out. Counter Bay got hold of it again. Crispin gets a little kick down the ground, but goes straight to the opposition. It's only about 35 metres out from the Bay's goal.
Good tackle,
The player there was grabbed hold of, and the umpire says,
Got him
"You're
on the
holding
ball. Where good tackle, Bonus, and he's
And the free kick goes to Encounter Bay.
Must have been listening. Got rewarded on a good tackle. Forced the error. Had time to get rid of the footy.
Well, he'll kick this from about 45.
Well, he deserves one, Kev. I mean, he's had plenty of the footy in the first quarter. He's had a crack on him already.
And he comes now. This will take a good kick.
Mm-hmm.
Gets close to the man on the mark, kicks it up high, and this ball again will fall short. Offhands it goes.
who's
There's
that?
a kick in the air. Someone tried to do a soccer goal there, missed. He left out here to Kenny Carpenty, but down they go. Zohar's got it. Gets it across to his teammate there in Wakefield. Wakefield kicks it into the centre of the ground, and he finds a teammate. Quick hand pass goes
Clear
across
it well.
there to one of the players. We haven't got his number down there in our list. Nifty. I think we better check on that one. It looked like it was 23 that had
25.
25, was it? We have got it. Daniel Marr. And Marr will kick it across, and the ball now has been taken by Encounter Bay. Here's another short kick in. It's not him again, is it? Tom Bonus kicks it across the ground, and the mark has been taken by James Matthews. Another little kick in, and it's gone out here to Ellis. Ellis was about to play on there when he saw someone come in and run straight at him. Now here's a chance for McLaren.
Kicks a shocker.
The ball wasn't very well kicked into him, and over the top of it goes. Crispin's got another one again. They got hold of Crispin. He crawls along the ground. He'll pick it up here, and the umpire says, play on. Keep going.
Wait for the whistle.
Stop. Might have dropped it then, but anyway, plays allowed to go on. I think you're going to have to pull it up here. Someone's going to have to pull it up. There's enough umpires out there to pull it up somewhere along the line.
I think all the players pulled it up. They'll wait for the whistle.
Player said, "Here, who wants it? Which umpire wants this one?" And the ball now will be thrown up in the centre. Up it goes. Down it goes from Callum Tonkin. Here's a chance now for the little fella to put his head down and go in there, and that was Wade Sweetman. Can't get the ball out though. It's on the ground. They're jumping on the ball. Plenty of players now just trying to get their ball out loose. Crispin's got it. They got Crispin. He's dispossessed of it. And the ball now is just going along the ground. There's players out there want to have a fight. I think some of them might end up with a 5-minute send-off here. The umpire now, he's just calmed it down, hasn't he?
Pulling the thermometer out of
Yeah,
his
I think he's
behind.
pulling out his pocket, and then he says, well, I'll throw it up now. So up it goes.
Good tap.
Over it goes. Here's a chance here for Kenny Carpenter. Well, nearly a one-hander taken down there by a McLaren player. Can't complete it, though.
On the
ball, says the umpire. Well,
Stiff. How stiff can you get? Kenny's off. Kenny Carpenter's off. Gary's in one-on-one up to Nick Marshall. Nick Marshall holds his balance beautifully. Ball taps it over the back. Runs onto the footy. Open goals. Nick Marshall gets goal number 2 on the board for Encounter Bay, and what you could call a lucky goal for Encounter Bay, because that guy was stiff holding the ball.
It didn't look like he had it for very long, did he?
Hot potato.
Mobility Aids and More do more than just sell and hire mobility aids. Qualified nurse Cassie can help you overcome everyday challenges with an extensive range of incontinence aids, kitchen aids, bedding aids and bathroom aids. Exclusive to Mobility Aids and More are the range of Freedom mobility scooters. These amazing scooters are packed with features that sets them apart from other scooters. Call in today for a free test drive. Purchase a Freedom mobility scooter this month and receive a free rear scooter bag and flag. Visit our new online store at mobilityaidsandmore.com.au for a complete range of mobility aids. Mobility Aids and More, Shop 6, 46 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08 8552 1098.
Well done, Nick. That was a little bit of a shove. Oh, he's going to pay that.
Yeah,
Didn't see it.
Just shoved him at the right time, pushed him under the ball, Nifty.
Yeah, right. Kiefer would probably have a different argument about that.
I reckon he might. Anyway, the mark's got here to Nick
2
Martin.
from 2.
Well, he's on a roll now. He hardly had a touch in the first quarter, but this could be 2 from 2. It's 1 goal 1 from 2 shots, and Counter Bay now go to 2 goal 4, leading McLaren 2-1 on our North Point Fluorio scoreboard.
Yeah, attacking's on the board. So inside 50s count would be high up for Encounter Bay. McLaren do travel the football and
Just
they do
one
clear
more score
it beautifully.
quickly,
Yeah, we
Nifty.
should have one more score.
Victor 4-7, Hang on Creek 2-2. Might be a bit of wind in some of these places.
Could be indeed. There might be a lot of wind down at Yankalilla. People's worried about that one going down there, and I was too this morning. Anyway, they cleared the football back out. McLaren has the football underneath their wings in James Matthews. Matthews squares up the foot. He goes into Kells. He's plays on quickly. Kev went oh woo because he nearly spilled an easy one. He gives it over to his next number up, and Bentley in number 5. Bentley gets the football, clears it not too good. He stuck it straight down the interchange race. Comes back inbound with Callum Tonkin. He gives it over to Brother and Hamish. Hamish is probably looking down the ground again. No, we're waxing stats here. Back to Callum. Callum can go long, he wants. They're screaming for footy at centre half forward. Callum hasn't spotted it. Now he looks, he jumps, he balks, he stops. He downstairs off a 1 step back of the packet. Finally made it to where it was supposed to Barrett. Barrett wheels around, plays on quickly, up into the Marshall territory, can't get up in there. McLaren in the front spot, they get taken out by 5. 5's been done for holding the pill, no throw. There was a gaggle of players around that one. No idea where that was coming out. Now with Dunlop, Weary Dunlop kicks the football back out, a little bit of hand movement in the back there, and the umpire sees it my way. That's why I reckon Kiefer Sohar's a bit stiff, Kev. Ball now for the McLaren. Load up the footy. Down it goes to the dangerous Gill. And Gill swallows the footy. Probably too far out to score he is. He goes in short and has Watchman deep in the pocket. Clubber in pocket. This is a tough gig. Which way the breeze? We have got a little bit of a breeze out there blowing. Which way she's going to bend her in?
Just went out that door there at quarter time.
A bit fresh.
Blowing reasonably hard.
Yeah. It's a bit of dark cloud cover coming over from our nice little sunny day we had. It's quite pleasant outside earlier, but never mind. Watchman goes back, loads up, goal umpires underneath it. She's right on the square, she's right on the line. It was touched and cleared by Hamish Tonkin. He's hit the ground running, had 1 bounce, had 2 bounces. How's he going for 3? Doesn't need to. He loads up the football, puts it straight down Zitterbart's throat. Zitterbart plays on quickly in the middle of the ground to Gary Carpenter. He can't control the football, wraps up the McLaren player with the footy. Prior opportunity, please. Umpire says, nah. Give it to me, boys. I'll ball
He had some pace there out of that back line.
She's out of there. A bit of a run last Saturday afternoon down at Moffvale did him the world of good.
Yeah, it did.
Keeping them legs nice and fresh. Did a good job too, Hamish. All the Tonkin boys. Callum out there in the middle. Now comes in again. Out the back door comes McLaren. Well smothered Tyson Neal. That's the skipper's smother. Slip over there it is by McLaren. Comes back now to Counter Bay. All ground to the ground. One-handed is pinned to him. He's going to get hold of the ball. And the play's been allowed to play on through advantage. And it plays through advantage. Why wasn't it advantage?
They're bringing it back, I think.
Still too busy arguing about what happened in the middle. Ball comes back up to the big fella there in Cody Ellison. From the centre circle, Cody Ellison loads up big time out there, and that's a good mark and good lead out there by Bradwell. Bradwell, unlucky, couldn't make the side last week, and one of the 2 guys that just couldn't make it in. Bradwell's pass, spearing in, good.
It's probably a toss-up whether he made or not, Nifty.
Yeah.
You don't have to say, but I know you're a selector for it. But Someone had to miss out.
Oh, it was just a tough gig, I tell you. Like the quality of players that all put their hand up in the training last Thursday night was just sensational over at Strathford, that association side. McLaren with the 40, within striking distance. We're kicking this one from about 45 metres out. Club room pocket, tough gig. Footy's on its way. Goal umpire hasn't gone too far. He's watching it go across the face, and a mark's being brought down there by the skipper, I reckon, in Tyson Neal it is. Neal goes on, plays on quickly, goes out the club room pocket. They keep it in there, and they know it's a bit tough to score from it. Now switch up play. Come back to the centre square again. They play on quickly. The loose man's been presented out there wide by Encounter Bay. They're now on scoreboard side. Now to Bradwell. Bradwell's got Callum Tonkin. No, it's not Callum. It's Johnson with the 40. Now comes up into Johnson. No, he gets intercepted by Costello. Canterbury got used to the 40. Costello now comes over. Now Johnson come into play, but the kick to him was poorly. Didn't have the 40. Dispossessed of the football. Play on's the call. She's going horribly close to the boundary line. And umpire Popwell said, I'll have the footy and throw it in from the boundary. 2-4 in Canterbury. 2 goals, 1. McLaren on a
You wouldn't believe this, but we're halfway through the second quarter.
We're flying along. You'll be a Ganil before you know it, Kev.
Umpire throws it in it goes, a chance here for it to be picked up by Ellis. Ellis picked it up, tried to shovel it out, can't, and it goes across there to Hanson. He tried to get it out also. The ball's on the ground, little kick out of it's gone to the advantage. I think he might have run into his own player out there, and that was James Matthew, and he kicked it into the forward line, and standing there by himself to take the mark is a player there in number 9 in Jess
Grimley. Grimley.
Number 9 is
James Grimley.
Yeah. Grimley now will have a shot for goal.
See, he's driving on P-plates.
P-plates, yeah. He's playing on a permit from South Adelaide, yeah. Tied up with one of the teams down there, and that's not a bad left foot.
That's why they let him go.
It goes just the other side of the post. And that is a minor score down there to McLaren. They go to 2 goals 2, and Canterbury 2 goals 4.
She's tight from the clinches. Hamish Donkin with the football to bring it back in again, scoring at a premium here. Who's going to open up the gate? Hamish goes in short. The kick's not good. Picked up, retrieved by McLaren. Now the dangerous Gills got hold of the football, goes back. All hurried, kicking in there. Well intercepted. A good mark there, taken in defence by the Bays. That was nearly fought with 6-point fear when Gills got hold of the footy. Ball come back again. Tyson Neal flies high and flies beautifully. Takes down a good mark. Hugs the boundary line. Goes down to Bradwell. Bradwell's got the good mark there in front of the scoreboard. Play on again quickly in the middle. The lead comes out, but all can be trapped in there. It is by Costello. Can't get hold of the football again. Tackle come in. McLaren player didn't see him coming. Play on's the call. McLaren's good enough, and they keep hold of the footy. They're travelling well. The bouncy ball, a fast one. Hamish Donkin's going to be the first to get there. Can he sidestep? Can he get around? He's dispossessed the footy. It's gone to the boundary line. Umpire pays it deliberately, and the free kick goes the way of McLaren.
Right in front of the McLaren bench.
Yeah, that'd be loving that. They would have been happy with that call. Hang on.
I think they called it themselves, didn't they?
Dunlop, I think there would have been a few helpers down there. Dunlop with the football now loads up. Interception comes in from Gary Carpenter. He's at the wrong end of the territory for Gazza. Gary Carpenter plays on. Goes out to Hamish Donkin again in the middle. He kicks a poor one. It's gone to centre half forward. McLaren's trapped it and got hold of the footy. Got hold of their footy out through Hanson. Hanson loads up looking for a high flyer out in front, but outnumbered by Encounter Bay. Front of the pack. We've got a whistle. I didn't like something in there. And too many Encounter Bay players are the one. McLaren and Grimley will load up this time, Kev, from 25 metres out directly in front. So he's out of sighter 30 seconds ago, and he square himself up.
It's almost the same spot, a bit closer though.
And straight in front. Grimley on his way in. Left footer, kick again, and that's maybe why South Adelaide give him his permit to go back home, Kev, because he's off target and through for another minor score. He loves that spot. If you put a target there, he would hit it twice.
So it's 16-15 now in Encounter Bay, 2-4 to 2 goals 3. As the ball now is almost down to the cricket net.
Yeah, she's gone to play cricket down there. Hamish has to
go down and get it himself.
Go and get it himself.
He will bring the play back in again. 17 minutes gone.
We're coming back in
second term.
come back in a long way.
Yeah, it certainly did, but there was no one bothering to stand the mark. Counter Bay got the ball, goes into Crispin. Crispin gets it just before it touches the ground. Now the Bays have got it down into their forward line. Oh, a player there jumped up well before acceptance.
And a free kick.
A little bit too high, they said, and then Counter Bay will get the free kick. Just outside the 50-metre arc. Umpire says, get back a bit. And back he'll go. A little kick goes across there, and it's taken down here by Kenny Carpenter. He kicks it in, and a lot of kicks are not going far out there at the moment. And this one will probably go out here to Bulldog, I reckon.
It is.
So Bulldog's got it now, and this is just inside 50. And he says, I'm going to have a kick here. I'm going to have a shot at it. I don't know what he's telling them all. Get out there. He said, get down there. This one might come off hands. But you better kick it first, mate. Here he comes. It's just inside the 50, puts the ball on the boot.
Coming back, Kev.
That has come
That's
back.
a beauty.
That has come back a long, long way up there. And that one has gone through the goal. That's 3 goals, 5 in Counter, 3-4 in Counter Bay, to 2 goals, 3 McLaren, and that is Bulldog's first goal.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today.
Or pop it over the top of the head, push on through is McLaren. They got hold of the footy, they've all got hold of him now. And the umpire says, no boys, it's trapped in there. I'll come back down and ball it up again. And the footy, holds it out like a pizza, flicks her up in the air again. Callum Tonkin out the back, punches it down. McLaren get the first use of it at the ground level again. Well swooped up on there. Is Williams from McLaren. And can't get it. Umpire's trapped it, so they'll have it again. Up in the air, she flies again. This time Watchman gets the tap down. This time in Counter Bay through Barrett. Barrett over to Neil. Neil back over to Costello. Costello goes wide again. The old Watusis of the handballs are coming in. The kick pass is good to Crispin. Crispin can go long to Bradwell. Well, and the kick's been smothered off the boot and intercepted by McLaren. Intercepted there by Bentley. Bentley now gives off to a teammate. The run on through, the follow through from McLaren. The interception from Encounter Bay is even better by the skipper in Tyson Neal. Half back line, Tyson's calling the player to come forward and does the old tricky manoeuvre straight over the top of everybody's head. Oh, Bonus had it, showed it, and be paid the mark. The whistle was in the mouth and blowing.
He couldn't take the whip back, could he?
Then dropped it when he couldn't suck it back in. Well, Bonus's kick down the line's a poor one, but the mark was even poorer by McLaren. Should have been taken. Did that by Ellis now. Ellis is under a bit of a pump. Goes back over to Bentley. Bentley's daisy cutter. He's good enough and short. And finds his teammate hugging the boundary line, still under the defensive 50. You have to hug the boundary line again. Good, long, floating kick up there. Plenty of Bay players in front. Hamish Tonkin in front of the skipper. Hamish gets it. The Watusi up, goes up to Callum. Up over the top now to Crispin. Crispin's been set upon there by Ellis. He's probably one of the best tacklers running around in the league, and you're not getting anywhere when he puts the bear hug on you.
He's a nuggety little fella, isn't he?
Yeah, he loves getting in there with them tackles. Umpire with the footy, throws it up in the air. Nobody wanted that one apart from Tyson. Neil gets it, does a little tricky kick around the corner, keeps it a loose ball. Player pushed off it, Crispin with it. He's been ridden into the back. Play on's the call from the umpires. Get it out of there, boys. I want it out. They do. They get it out of there. McLaren with the footy. Boundary umpire comes in, spoils the party. They run out of rope, Kev.
Yes, they certainly did, and it's nearly into the time-on period of the second quarter, and I don't think I've seen a lower scoring game down here for a long, long time than this one is at the moment. Quick hand pass goes out to the Avard McLaren, or comes over to Tyson Neal. Tyson Neal will have a shot for goal, and it's gone just the other side of the post, and that's putting Counter Bay up to 2 goals 5 now to McLaren 2 goals 4.
No, 3 goals 5.
3. I didn't pick the last one up.
Oh, Kev, come on. Here we are going to hammer the scoreboard. You'll have the president over here handing you, because he had a bit of a talk down there at quarter time on the sharpen up that scoreboard. Footy's come back in, come back out again, but intercept by West. West with the footy into Bramley. Nearly gets a double take to it, doesn't. Nearly stolen off the ground by Crispin. He's still working in there like a little fox terrier. Can't get hold of the footy. Wobbly ball in dispute. Inside 50, still in dispute. Picked up, turned about. Well done by Encounter Bay, 1-on-1, back of the pack, loose man. McLaren will get hold of the football and slam it on the boot. And slam it on the boot they do, but it'll go out wide out there to Costello, gets it, whoops, nearly runs into trouble, sidesteps, gets around his handballs, a shocker, goes to the feet of an opponent, and McLaren push it wide to the boundary line. And the boundary umpire will come into play in front of the barbecue shed again. We're going to have a little bit of a discussion down here between umpire and bumping. I think it was handballed out. No, well, the boundary umpire, well, it isn't. Oh, handballed out.
Yeah.
Okay, so the free kick it is. He's going to go to the McLaren. McLaren looked to come into the centre, change his mind. No, he doesn't do that. He comes back again and puts it straight down the throat of Vanderloo. Vanderloo plays on quickly, and Vanderloo's kick was a poor one because he's put it straight down the throat of Baldock.
Little half kicks aren't working.
They're not working. Baldock kirks it down the line. Chance Nick Marshall. He's in a sandwich. Back of the pack. There's Kirky. Kirky comes through and says, I just love an open goals, and puts it straight through the high diddle for goal number 4 for Encounter Bay. They move along to 4 goals 5 to McLaren, 2 goals 4 on our North Point Flurio scoreboard.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs, 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08852 7973.
Standing around having a talk with the other umpires that are out there. Anyway, ball goes up. No one touched that one as it comes down. And Encounter Bay player runs through with it trying to get away. He can't. And the umpire will reset it and throw the ball up again. Up it goes. Callum Tonkin got a big knockout down there. Down it goes. A little bit slippery out there on that cricket pitch, I reckon. And away goes through McLaren. Try to break through the pack. Player goes around there for McLaren, and that was Max Wayfield again. They got him down the right end today. Can't kick him many points out there today like he did last week. Goes in the Carpenter area out there. This could be another goal. This is about where he kicks him from.
He loves this little bit of range here. Yep, 35 out. He's pretty dangerous, Kenny.
Straight out in front.
35
metres is his comfortable position, isn't it, to have a shot at goal?
This could be a handy lead for McLaren to come in at half-time on.
For Encounter Bay.
Oh, sorry, for Encounter Bay, yeah. They've had it inside their 50 a lot more than McLaren, that's for sure. Just can get the score on the board.
No, well, he's taking his time, and I don't reckon the siren's too far away because we're 25 and a half minutes gone.
Could come out for a wet second half, Kev. It's coming dark.
So the goals might be gold if they can kick him this part of the quarter.
What's Big Louie think?
And I think Big Louie thinks it's a goal.
Attention.
And it is another goal to Encounter Bay. Encounter Bay now 5-5, leading McLaren 2 goals 4 in our North Point Flurio scoreboard.
There goes the honker, Kev. So he's hooked it straight on the honker before Big Louie could cross the flags. The siren has sounded. So it is half time here at the Encounter Bay Oval there, Big Kenny. And Encounter Bay will go in at half time with 5 goals 5 on the board to 2 goals 4 for McLaren. We're waiting the goal umpires to double check and show us the old flags on that one. But around the grounds, quarter time scores around the grounds, interesting ones. Yankalilla were 1 point. Mount Compass were 9 goal 2. Look out, Pete was in a bit of a firing line down there. Langhorne Creek 2-2, Victor Harbour 4-7, Wollonga 7 goal 3, Strathalbyn 2 goals 2, Goolwa and Maiponga Selix, Goolwa 4 goals 8, Maiponga Selix 1 point.
We've got a bit of an update here.
Update to him, Kev.
Yeah, Goolwa Port Elliot at half time a 6-9. Encounter Bay, Maiponga Selix 4 goals 2. And
what else we got?
We've got another one here. No, we haven't got another
Big
one.
Terry's on the job. We'll get those other scores for you at half time. So, Kenny, plenty of bill paying for you to do, buddy. You can turn the fan on in the studio, mate, and just blow these big black clouds that are coming over the top of Encounter Bay's Netherlands up here. And, we'll see you again shortly.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
At North Point Fluorio, we're committed to creating memorable experiences for our guests, which is why you'll now find Victor Harbour Toyota, Victor Harbour Mitsubishi and Victor Harbour Hyundai at one convenient location, Adelaide Road, Victor Harbour. Whether you're looking for a new Mitsubishi, new Toyota or new Hyundai, or need your vehicle serviced, we're committed to helping make your experience feel a little easier, creating memorable experiences. It's North Point Fluorio's way. Visit us at Adelaide Road, Victor Harbour or northpointfluorio.com.au.
Before you take off on your next trip, don't pay for taxis or for expensive parking stations. Enjoy the convenience of airport security parking. Simply drive to us. We'll then whisk you and your luggage to the terminal door in just minutes. While you're away, we'll keep your car safe and secure. Then pick you up from the airport when you return. At a very small daily rate, it'll change the way you travel forever. Airport security parking. Book online at asparking.com.au.
G'day, mates. Kenny, the happiness man's me name. Happiness for a better life's we gain. Yeah, g'day, mate. It's Kenny. Life's all about having fun, growing your happiness every day, mate. That's simply having fun, doing what makes you happy every day. And because everyone agrees, the happier you are, the better your life is.
Hell yeah!
Absolutely!
It's a no-brainer!
Have fun growing your happiness every day, mate. Your life gets better and you'll be the best you. So give her Kenny's $5 DIY Happiness Fun Pack a go, including you do the happy wave saying g'day mate, song and dance.
You do the happy wave saying g'day mate, that's what happy's all about.
My $5 DIY Happiness Fun Packs are available from and part proceeds to 90.1 Happy FM at 55 Grosy Road, Victor Harbour, or call me on 8552 7999 and I'll bring them around for you.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
Hamper Warehouse creates stunning gourmet hampers with quality products sourced from the Adelaide Hills and across the Fleurieu Peninsula. You have a choice of 5 gourmet hampers which can be varied to suit. Ideal as a personal gift for family and friends or special occasions, or to show someone that you care. Want to make an impression on your clients? We can deliver a personalised corporate hamper complete with your company colours and branding. Give a gift that says you care. Give a gourmet hamper from Hamper Warehouse. Phone 0417 804 931. Email or order online at hamperwarehouse.com.au.
Happy Online TV is here and you can watch it whenever and wherever you like on your PC, mobile phone, laptop or iPad. 2 hours of local news, sport, entertainment, interviews and much more. Updated every Friday at 12 noon. Simply log on to radio901.com.au and click on the Happy Online TV button and enjoy Happy Online TV.
though.
Parr's famous fish cafe is renowned for their delicious fish plates, seafood platters and tasty hamburgers. Let local owners Tim and Lisa, along with their friendly staff, welcome you to this iconic cafe in beautiful Encounter Bay. You can choose to dine in or enjoy al fresco dining with world-class ocean views, as well as a large takeaway menu. We cater for group bookings and provide regular live entertainment. Relax on our comfortable leather lounges and marvel at the impressive collection of auto memorabilia. Parr's famous fish cafe, a must-see for locals and visitors alike. 61 Franklin Parade, Encounter Bay. For bookings, phone 088 1055.
For a cat. Changed down there last week.
You'd think, I mean, with a place the size of Morpeth Vale, that those change rooms are like that. When I umpired down there, and that was 45 years ago.
Yeah, when you go into the opposition rooms, it was the Taj Mahal. It was huge, massive in there, and it's probably over, and it's probably too big, really. But yeah, they put the squeeze on the opposition people coming along. Well, Kenny, we're ready with the umpire. He's out in the middle. He's getting the instruction from both goal umpires. He's waved them off. They've given him thumbs up. He's shoved the footy in the air. We're ready to rock and roll with the third turn. Can McLaren come back in this close one? Up high they go again with Tonkin. Tonkin gets a double-handed down, but down at the bottom of the pack there is the little fella there in Ellis. Ellis gets the handball out wide. Crispin's all over the big fella like a rash. He wants one for 2 and he said, "You don't argue with me, Umpy, just give it back." And that was Watchman. They had a foot difference in the stature. Up high they go again. Oh, Callum Donkin got up high and early, a bit too early. Watchman waited for the footy, got it down, got it onto the boot. Good intercept coming back out of there, though. His tool from Encounter Bay gets his kick away, bouncy ball back out in front. Picked up it is down there by Ellison. Ellison gives a handball down alongside the line, goes out to Matthews. Matthews footy inbound, punched off the ground, but well intercepted back there. McLaren player, there's a whistle coming back. That footy's not going to count going forward, and we've got a free kick going the way of Encounter Bay.
Yeah, that was something that happened behind the play a little bit then, I think.
I watched the footy go in flight, and I didn't stay back for that one. But anyway, it is with Encounter Bay now with Bradford. Bradford loads up, the footy goes out clubroom side. Plenty of players couldn't take the mark. She's at ground level, she's at grass level, so the Worms are getting nervous. And footy's down at the bottom of a pack, umpires swarming the pack, and puts the hands up to the chest and says, "Boys, when you unearth yourselves, gives the footy to me and I'll flicker up in the air." Here's the footy again now. Up high they go. Up high they go again. Well done for Callum Tonkin. This time we waited on to it. Gets a tap down. Little push forward. Comes out the back. Didn't get carried. Knocked back down onto the ground level again. She's tough in the clinches down there, Kev. Comes out from Matthews. Matthews gets up to the teammate. She's hugging the boundary line. The boundary umpire says, "Hugging it nicely. Give it to me. I'll throw her," and she spent a bit of time over in front of the barbecue shed. Up there in the corporate seats, up there in the barbecue stand. Boundary umpire, good nice high throw in there. Both ruckmen love it. Callum Tonkin likes it better. He lays it off down the ground. She's tough down the bottom there when she goes to ground. Tackles the fierce. Umpire has the footy and will come in and ball up. Kev, I can't get it moving forward, so yeah, you can go.
Bit difficult, isn't it? Umpire throws it up high again. Callum Tonkin goes through, knocks it on the ground. Down it goes down there through Tyson Neal, and it's over in front of the coach's box now for McLaren. Boundary umpire says it's out of bounds, and we'll grab hold of the ball and throw it in. So we've had no score at all in the first nearly 3 minutes of this third quarter. In it goes. Good throw in down there by the boundary umpire. There's a whistle out there, and he says it's
Watchman
a free kick out there to McLaren. So Watchman will grab hold of the ball.
And 50.
Perhaps someone told the umpire what to do with his whistle there, and he didn't like it. And he said, "Come with me." And back 50 metres, and that's a fair sort of 50 metres too. He's spot on.
Watchman was counting the steps, and he reckons he's been done a few.
Anyway, player played on there before the umpire turned around to see what was happening, and the ball goes down there almost into the full forward area, and it will be right into the full forward area now. As the player there going back to take his kick, I reckon that might be Grimley.
Yeah, Grimley's had a Grimley day. He's kicked, had a couple of shots at him, but he's only offsided him. It's been a long time before the goal on the board from McLaren.
It's a long time now. They only kicked 2 goals in that first quarter, so they've got their chance now in the first 4 minutes of the third term to put a goal on the board, and
he's got him on, Kev.
And he has put that one straight through the goals. That's the third goal now to McLaren. They go to 3-4, trailing Encounter Bay 5-5, and our North Point Fluorio scoreboard.
At North Point Fluorio, we're committed to creating memorable experiences for our guests, which is why you'll now find Victor Harbour Toyota, Victor Harbour Mitsubishi and Victor Harbour Hyundai at one convenient location, Adelaide Road, Victor Harbour. Whether you're looking for a new Mitsubishi, new Toyota or new Hyundai, or need your vehicle serviced, we're committed to helping make your experience feel a little easier, creating memorable experiences. It's North Point Fluorio's way. Visit us at Adelaide Road, Victor Harbour or northpointfluorio.com.au.
Well, with the footy in the centre circle, here we go again. Up high they go again. Well done by Callum Tonkin. Weighted it down beautifully. Got it off to Barrett. Couldn't get hold of it. Got a whistle.
Holding the ball.
Holding the ball. An hot potato, I tell you. Comes out now with Ellis. Ellis is a good kick forward and finds Williams.
Might have been a little bit lucky then.
Couldn't suck the pea back in quick enough, Kev. Williams with the footy, the floating kick forward's not a good one, but well roved off the ground. Good tackle, too high. Another free kick to McLaren. Hamish is not real happy with that one, and you've got to keep your tongue in your mouth, boys, because the umpires are quick at giving 50s.
Well, 50 from there is going to put him right on the goal line.
Yeah, be kicking it straight down Louis' throat.
Except he's down the other end.
Harry White with the footy called to play on. Jackie Crispin comes behind, lays on the tackle, pushed it off. Hamish Tonkin gets it back to Callum. Callum gives the old quick hands. Into Zeph. Williams with the footy again, wants to make amends. Picked up. It's been dispossessed of it in Watchman. And holding the ball. Hot on them at the moment.
Crispin was right onto it, wasn't he? Gee, did he make up the distance quickly.
And the footy will come back out the way of Jack Crispin over the back, or we can run onto it. McLaren player ran a bit too far forward, gives him a chance, but Crispin kicks a shocker, a floater, and stuck it straight down the throat of Justin Young.
What's he trying to run too fast, I think?
Young squares up the footy, goes back to the centre corridor. Just yip, looking around to Matthews. Matthews plays on quickly, goes out wide to Clubroom side wing. Finds his teammate, got a good controlling mark. Ellison runs too far forward. Gill's looking at options we're looking at. We're going to go back across the oval again, and back across will come through to Hopkins. Hopkins plays on quickly and goes up to his player there in Gregory. Gregory takes a good mark and go back over to Hopkins, draws the player, can pop it over the top to Gill. Oh, would have done that. He's done it and kicked it into a pack of players down there. Hamish Tonkin, baby crawls for the footy, tries to get his fingertips on it, but rolls over the boundary line, and the boundary umpire will come into play. Right in front of us here in our broadcast van here at the beautiful Encounter Bay Oval. The players set themselves again. Timber. Oh, that wasn't the best one. That was what we call a whoops. Whoops! It slipped out of my fingers and it didn't quite carry.
Over his head, he threw it out.
Everybody's having a bit of a quite chuckle on it. Well done there by Tyson.
Well done, laddie.
Gives him a bit of hurry up. Up in they go again. Ball gets laid off. Back in goes Tyson Hill with that footy. Hits the handball off again. Over to Hamish Tonkin. Hamish Tonkin go inside. They've got to get rid of it again. Gets it back again. Hamish Tonkin has the call. Hamish now loads up the footy. Switches it up in right into the centre circle. McLaren players staying there all on his own. Straight down his throat it goes to Bentley. Bentley goes out wide. The run. The dash comes here from Matthews. Hits it at the ground with speed. Smoke comes off them orange boots and he gets the football into his teammate. Can't get it. Well done Encounter Bay. They clear out the football. They do through Bradford and it's coming back and it's out of bounds. It's a whole beauty now. They move that boundary line in a bit too close now, Kev.
It's too far in the field, you reckon?
Yeah. It has to be a minimum now from 3 metres in the fence with all our new rules.
I don't know where the boundary umpire's gone.
He's had to go
and get the ball.
Well, Encounter Bay wanted to keep it going down the other end, so we had to go down the other end and get it, I think. He has now got it. Just outside 50 of this fence it is for Encounter Bay. Watchman, and that goes in for it. Watchman gets better position. Goes down to Ellison. He can't get hold of it. Smothered off the boot. Comes back out wide. It is down to Barrett. He can't get it. McLaren. There he goes. Matthews again. He just gets it. Swoops on a dangerous one coming inbound, but well done. Well held his feet down in there in Daniel Toole for Encounter Bay. The kick forward is an absolute shocker. He's put it
to the opposition.
Straight down the throat. And McLaren from 45 out directly in front. Take a good kick. just milk it for all you're worth. He's gone back.
Couldn't have picked him out better if he'd have tried.
No. So on his way in, it's going to be 2 for 2 and a quick comeback. High kick comes back in. That was James Matthews, and it is marked right in there, and that is going to be the big fella in Cody Ellison. This one will take a Eddie Betts kick around the body. He does, plays on quickly, around the body, bang, snaps it, and she's gone right across the face of the goals. Boundary umpire right on the spot. Well called, young fella. And it's gone out of bounds 5 metres away from the point post.
He missed it by a hell of a lot, didn't he?
He certainly did. Probably could have sucked it in a little bit, but Hamish Tonkin with a kick in, Judy. There we go. You can keep it up the scoreboard side. He does. He heads it out towards us. Here's a one-on-one with Tyson Neal up in front, uses his body well, and he's got a good mark, Tyson. Plays on quickly. The kick is an absolute shocker. The mark should have been taken and spent. It wasn't. Here's a chance here now for Callum Tonkin to jump all over it, and they can't get in there. I'm sorry, Wade Sweetman was the tackler, and Wade Sweetman is rewarded for holding the ball. Sweetman now kicks his footy down the line in front of the scoreboard, bounce the old ball, but it's going to come back through there, through Encounter Bay, through from McLaren in Hanson.
Shepherding off, yeah.
And the dangerous Gill will come in.
He just
and
stood
have a
in front
kick
of him, prevented him getting a run at the ball.
70 metres out from goals. Gill loads up. The run, the lead comes back out. Counter Bay go for the knock on down on the ground now, but again, but picked up. Vanley swooped in, and now with Ellison, gives it back off. He can't get it back to her. Now is Ellis. Ellis is in there. Ellis ducks, weaves, balks, pats, goes in, loads up. He's in for an open goal, and he's off target for a bit of a rush and through for a minor score on our North Point Fleurieu scoreboard. So they go to. When Kev stops playing around with the computer.
Made a mess of that, I think.
He did make a meal of it.
3 goals, 5, I think it is, to 5-5.
3-5 to 5-5. Counter Bay to bring it back in, Kev.
And up they go. Oh, in front was
late.
Kenny Carpenter there, and gee, could hear the hordes coming after him then. He gets the free kick. Down the ground it goes. There's another free kick out here. He's gone to Tom Bonus. He's had a bit of a quiet one since that first quarter, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, that many kicks in the first quarter. He probably got leather poisoning. And these little kicks are just not coming off, has he?
Kill it.
Here's a chance now for McLaren to get it back again. They do. And again, there's another short kick has gone astray, and it's gone over to Kenny Carpenter. So Carpenter with the ball now. Is he going to kick it backwards? No, he's not. He's close to the man on the mark.
Instead.
You could see that was going to happen, couldn't you? Ball's on the ground. Can't get it out. And they're all saying holding the ball. Well, I don't know how he's going to get rid of that one, but the umpire now will come in and throw it up. Whistles blowing everywhere out there at the moment. Anyway, perhaps there's a bit of netball. Ball's on the ground. Here's a chance now from Counter Bay to get it out. They're not going to get it out this time. The umpire blow it up and throw it up once again. So it's 35 to 23 at the moment. With Encounter Bay in the lead. Up it goes again. Tonkin get a knockdown. Quickly over to Tyson Neal. Neal over to Tonkin. That is Fraser Tonkin. The ball goes now down to the centre half forward area. Out comes Barrett with the ball. He'll kick it right down into the scoring area out here if it gets a good bounce and Counter Bay are in business. That might have been Baldock that had that one. He can't do anything with it, and the ball now is just inside. No, it's still going out there. They're letting it go. They're letting it go. They're letting it go again. And finally, I think the player say, for God's sake, come and throw this up, which he's going to do now. Throws it up. Over in that half-forward line for Encounter Bay, but coming out now is McLaren again. They've had the ball down in their forward line plenty of times this quarter. They've only got 1 goal, I think, out of it. Only 1 goal out of all those times down in the forward line, but in the back line now, Encounter Bay got hold of the ball out here. And a little kick, and he's gone out. He finds his teammate over there. And it's hard to see who that is with the
Barrett, I think.
It could be Barrett. Barrett's got hold of it now on
Barrett
the wing
Bonus,
area.
no, Bonus.
Bonus, was it? And the ball comes down to the forward line out here for Encounter Bay. Had it again for a split second. Players are going down out there. They're falling over. The umpire's coming in. Says, keep going, boys. I think in the end...
Starting to get a little bit argy-bargy, Kev.
Yeah, well, I think he had to call it up a bit quicker than what he did. And where's the argy-bargy? He always starts right in front of the coach's box, doesn't it? Anyway, the umpire tosses it up. Down on the ground it goes again. He wants to get a quick free out of here before the argy-bargy gets the real argy-bargy. And the umpire will throw it up again.
It's carrying on with it. They're still going.
I think
they're already queuing up Tuesday night, Kev. There could be a long queue.
It could be a long queue. It could be a queue a mile long. Anyway, the umpires now.
Fix the problem.
2 umpires over there. He's fixed
and
the
they're
problem.
Still going. Bring out a yellow card in a minute.
Better bring out one
There's
soon.
Little spot fires going on everywhere over there.
Anyway, the umpire lets play go on. Taking the mark down here is McLaren. They'll play on quickly. Let the fighters go over there and do themselves. Here's a chance out here for the player waiting behind the pack to take the mark. And
Max Wakefield.
Well, we'll see if he can finally put a goal on. 1 goal 7 last week.
Yeah, he's been quiet today. He haven't presented with too many opportunities. It's been a rarity the inside 50s for McLaren. It's been a bit more this the third term, but it's been a bit tough.
He's probably 30, 35 metres out.
Bread and butter kicking distance.
It should be. Comes in now and shouldn't have had him in the forward line at all last week, Nifty, because it didn't go anywhere near the goals. The ball's in the forward pocket area here for McLaren, and the umpire will come and throw it up again.
I think his stats were something like 14-17 or something.
14-17.
Or 24-17 or something when he come into the game, and left with a lot more last week.
Throwing it up. Up it goes. Plenty of players down there, just out of 54 both sides, and the umpire will come in and throw it up again. Well, not going anywhere with it. There's that many players around the ball in a minute.
Canterbury doing a good job.
He's got to chuck it up a bit higher. The North player there tries to get through the whole lot. That was Gary Carpenter. Gets it over to his teammate. This will open it up a bit. And further it goes down through Barrett. Barrett kicks it over to his teammate there, and Nick Marshall. So Marshall's got hold of it, tries to kick it in short. Works okay this time. It goes to Barrett again. And Barrett now, he just puts the boot to the ball. Over it goes at the back of the pack. Player comes in, prepared to knock the ball straight across the line, and it's a boundary throw in. So it's 5-5 in Counter Bay, 3-5 McLaren, 16 minutes into the third quarter.
Yeah, they had missed an opportunity there. Fraser Tonk was in the centre corridor all on his own. They didn't lift their eyes up good enough. Boundary umpire's thrown it in, and then boundary umpire will get returned favour because he got knocked back out again. And then there to Dick probably knocked the pen off the stick doing his ride up for the paper, Simo's paper. Boundary umpire with a footy again, throws it in, will run Callum, knocks the football down again, plenty of live wires. He comes into the clinches, he's tough in there, and the tempers are starting to get a little bit heated in those little situations. And of course, as you say, Kev, in front of them coaches' boxes, they get a little bit of help from the sidelines. In goes Tyson Neal, he gets hold of the footy and they've got hold of him. Unlucky not to come out with a freebie. I think the arm went up over the shoulder a little bit there, but it didn't. Umpire with the footy, flicks it up in there again, or Callum Tonk, a beautiful vertical leap up. McLaren wins the football, and we've got a free kick out of all this lot. And going to come back to McLaren. Let's see what that one was for, but anyway, you can be watching this one on live streaming or on the replay after the game tonight. McLaren player kicked it straight into Callum Tonk and will smother off the boot, but they've got plenty of players around to help out the party, relieve the pressure. Well done, Bays, good pressure from them. Swoop on the footy again, pull up another stoppage, and it has to be a stoppage. There's too many players on the ball. I'll be able to hatch it. I'll have little baby Faulkners running around out there soon if they sit on it any longer. The umpire with the footy again. Best spot to be today is in front of that barbecue shed. You've seen all the action over there. Ball comes back out, one hand, two hands, back out Ellison. Ball pans in, inbound. It comes from McLaren, but the kick inbound's not good. And that's where they're just missing out on it. They need to lift their eyes and their vision. Canterbury do well. They bring it out wide, come out the scoreboard side wide. Mark's been taken, still in the defensive 50. The short pass can go. They have to go hard, or the mark can't be taken. Juggles off hands, out of bounds. Boundary umpire called to throw it in.
It's not a good kick in though, was it?
Lockie Costello had to do the full stretch there. He was at second slip and he had to go to fourth slip to take the catch and couldn't bring it. Yeah, the short kicking's let both sides down today. And the umpire with the footy. Look at the players around the ball. Up and in they go. Well done by Callum. Gets the tap out over the top. McLaren have got the footy and they've got hold of him. Story of the day. You got hold of it and you're going to get swooped on. You've got to get that footy clear if you're going to get a breakaway. Got hold of the footy again right in front of us here in the broadcast, but well done by Callum. Tried to get the punch out the back, but they didn't. Goes to McLaren. Held the tackles in from Westy. Westy's got hold of it. Costello's trying to steal it out of Westy's hands. And boy says, nah, no good, boys. Give it a mate. Ball up again.
Generated now in just a series of ball ups.
Yeah, balls ups. Yeah,
balls ups.
Usually 1, 2, 3 free kick, isn't it, Kev? That's what it used to be in the good old days. Come on, Umbies, get out the old book. In goes Tyson Hill. The skipper's trying to lead the way, trying to argy-bargy the pack, but they got hold of him. Brought him to ground.
Someone asked me last week when you say this, is that a rule? If there's 3 ball ups in a row,
should be. Should be. But they do. They manufacture.
Normally that's happened.
They manufacture one somewhere along the line. Braden Gill comes out with the kick. The kick comes back out to a teammate. Open goals possessed for Daniel Marr, and he puts it straight through the diddle. And a good goal there by McLaren. Hard work, hard earned, but goal number 4 for McLaren. They go to 4-5 to 5-5. McCann Bay and our North Point Fluoro scoreboard back with a kick, Kev.
Before you take off on your next trip, don't pay for taxis or for expensive parking stations. Enjoy the convenience of airport security parking. Simply drive to us. We'll then whisk you and your luggage to the terminal door in just minutes. While you're away, we'll keep your car safe and secure. Then pick you up from the airport when you return. At a very small daily rate, it'll change the way you travel forever. Airport security parking. Book online at asparking.com.au.
Centre, up it goes, knocked down by Tonkin. Colum Tonkin, of course, and the centre of the ground, and McLaren now, they've got the runners. Runners over the far side of the ground, down to the centre half forward area it goes. Here's a chance. Well, the player there's laying on the ball, and the umpire's quite prepared to give him the benefit of the doubt. And they come in and throw it up. Up it goes. Tompkins is mucked this time. Well, knocked it beautifully down there to his teammate. There's it. Go across the ground, it goes down there through Bonus. Bonus's kick goes offline and is marked by the opposition. It's a little one that's going in. I reckon that might be Jerry's lad, would it? Down there that had hold of that. Perhaps he's not down there today.
No.
Anyway, comes over it and it's gone out here to...
And it's going back.
50-metre penalty, I reckon.
Sorry, I was down in my paperwork when all that happened.
It is a 50-metre penalty.
It is.
It is a chance now for
Dunlop.
The scores to be tied up.
Braden Weary Dunlop. It'd be a good kick.
It'd be a good kick, but it's not
48.
It's not too far away though, is it? No, I think the player on the mark just creeped along a little bit. Anyway, the ball has a long go in there to the goals, and right on the line, it is touched for a minor score only. So it's 4-6. McLaren to 5 goals, 5 in Counter Bay.
Bradford to bring the footy back in for the Bays. Where are we going? We're coming scoreboard side. Hamish Tompkins up underneath the footy, but player from the back of the pack there in William Gregory. Puts the old boots in the back and takes a good mark. A hanger comes in, one-on-one situation. All McLaren players, they're spoiling the party. We've got someone, we've got a whistle. We've got someone crossed up. What's going on? We've got a push out. A push out for Encounter Bay, and a shot on goal will come the way of Cody Ellison. Right in front. This can tie the match up.
Standing right there. No, it won't tie it up, Nifty.
It won't?
Right.
Oh, we've got to point it.
They've
got an extra point up. That's right, they did too. Sorry about that.
This will put McLaren ahead. This will be the first time they've been ahead, won't it?
Yeah. Ellison on his way in, 20 metres out, directly in front. That's how you like him as a goal umpire. Straight over the high diddle. First goal up there to Cody Ellison, and McLaren hit the front. They go to 5-6 in Counter Bay, 5-5. Bit quiet this quarter, Kev.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs, 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08 8552 7973.
Come on, gone.
Won't be long. Umpire with the footy, flicks her up in the air again. Well done by Callum, gets the foot all down, ball in dispute. Oh, good hands there by McLaren. Oh, they clear the football beautifully. They come out inside the 50, they go. No, it won't. It'll be a good mark taken just outside. and is by Eric Hansen. Hansen's kick's a bit of a wobbly
Oh, he
one,
caught
but
that.
well gathered, well trapped by Maxie Wakefield. Be kicking this one from 48 metres. Distance not a problem for him. He just needs that accuracy boot to become on. He's been off for a little bit. Last one he had a crack
goal here
at.
would be very handy, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, that'll get him a light. And they're up and about now, McLaren. Andy Lee's been squandered a little bit, 3 or 4 goal lead. And they're in front, McLaren for Wakefield. On his way in, the kick's on its way. That's what we like from you, from Mr. Wakefield. Straight through the eye, diddle diddle. First goal to Max Wakefield today, and goal number 6 on the board to McLaren. They go to 6-6 in Canterbury, 5-5 on our North Point Fluorio scoreboard.
Happy Online TV is here, and you can watch it whenever and wherever you like on your PC, mobile phone, laptop or iPad. 2 hours of local news, sport, entertainment, interviews and much more. Updated every Friday at 12 noon. Simply log on to radio901.com.au and click on the Happy Online TV button and enjoy Happy Online TV.
And it's in the centre again. And the umpire standing there, and he's saying, give it to me and I'll throw it up. I wouldn't have been surprised if he'd given a free kick there.
I thought he was going to sweep it for
I
holding
thought
the
he
ball
was
there.
too. Umpire throws it up again. Happy goes Tonkett again, knocks it down, but he knocks it to Crispin, and they grab hold of him. He's in a bear hug, and the umpire will come in and throw it up again. Up it goes. In go the ruckman. And here's a chance now there for Tyson Neal. He gets it down to the forward line and the back line down there. Holding pretty firm at the moment down there for McLaren, and there goes one of their quick players through, Kiefer Zohar. And have a look at this, James Matthew.
He just goes.
He bounced it once at about 30 metres, and he's got the ball out to his teammate. Down in the forward line it goes again.
Wakefield.
And here's a chance for Wakefield to put through another one. And
he's
lucky
paid
then.
the
He had
mark.
to pay the mark, and he's not going to worry too much about it here, or is he? Perhaps he should have. That wasn't the smartest thing I think he's done.
Options.
Perhaps it was the way he's been kicking. It was a smart thing to do to pass it off. So anyway, McLaren have done themselves a disservice there, I would think, from what could have been a score. The ball now is back in almost the centre of the ground. Holding the ball, says the umpire, and that is three-quarter time. So, interesting there, three-quarter time. 6-6 McLaren, 5-5 in Counter Bay, and you've got the goal kickers, Nifty.
Yes, indeedy, for McLaren. Let's go to the leaders so far. Brendan Gill with 2 first goals there in the first quarter. He's been quiet since. Grimley with 1 goal. Maxie Wakefield with 1 goal. I think Maxie should have gone back and had a crack at that one, because he just put the first one of his straight through the eye a little 30 seconds earlier. Never mind, he went to pass it off, didn't happen. Daniel Marr with 1 goal and Cody Edelson with 1 goal. For Encounter Bay, we've got Nick Marshall with 1 goal, Gary Carpenter with 1 goal, Robbie Nelson with 1 goal, Jackie Crispin with 1 goal, and Tyler Baldock with 1 goal as well.
Nelson.
Yeah, number 15. Number 15 it was.
Oh, he's in the A grade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I thought he was captain of the B grade.
Well, he probably was, and they dragged him straight out of that and stuck him in the A's as well.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Well, sure, they spelled it with a little N anyway. So Robbie with the small N, Nelson, yeah, he has the goal on board. So it's three-quarter time here, Kenny. We'll see. Let you pay some bills. We can see if we can get the big Prez to send us some more scores and see how your mob at Wollonga are going.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs, 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08 8552 7973. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today.
A little bit of Queen, I want to make free. We all sing that song. Sometime or other, somewhere, 4:15, and we're back for the final quarter of the Encounter Bay Oval with the Bays and McLaren. Hi, boys.
Yeah, Kenny. Yeah, well, the only score we've got so far, the three-quarter time score is 10 goals, 13 to Moponga Select's 6-goal 3. Umpire has the footy, and we're ready to rock and roll on the last. Here we go. Can Encounter Bay claw themselves back? There's only a kick in it. Umpire with the footy. Flicks himself up in the air again, and away they go. Away they go indeed. He comes out, McLaren, get it, or Encounter Bay, get it. Can they shuffle a footy out, or they've got it? They got out of him, but wait, it wasn't until his watchman gets hold of the footy, comes in, well punched away it is by Hamish Tonkin, but picked up by Gill. Gill gives it back up to Brett Ellis. Brett Ellis goes into an open goal, and that puts a bit of a salt in the wounds, Kev. Brett Ellis has nailed one from a long bomb. 50 metres out, no one home protecting at the goal square, and Brett Ellis gets his first goal for the match and puts McLaren that little bit further away from the win.
13 points now, and it's almost with that lower score, it's like gold, isn't it?
It'd be the biggest lead of the match, wouldn't it? 13 points about. Yeah, it's been a long time coming into it, so we get some other scores from around the grounds we come in. We're running a little bit early here, and so is the Goolwa Moponga over there at the Goolwa Oval. Of course, Moponga not having 17, so they would have started a little bit earlier there, or right on time. Up and they go in the middle again there, Kev.
Yeah, ball now be hand passed out. Chance down there for McLaren through Ellis. Ellis gets it over the top to Matthews. I tell you what, he is a live wire. Can he kick the ball on the run? Out it comes again, loose out here. Here's a chance again for the forwards out there. Is there mark being taken?
Yeah.
It has been taken by McLaren, and this could be another goal on the board, and this will really setting Counter Bay back here.
I think it could be Maxi too.
With a goal out of this one.
It is.
It is.
Is he going to pass this one off, Kev?
I don't know.
Do you reckon he's been told by the coach to, mate, if you're in line, have a crack?
You can't keep kicking points, can you? What did you get? 1 goal 7 last week.
1-7.
7-1, we'd have won by a heap.
Yeah. He had her on a string too.
In comes Wakefield now. We're right behind him. We're a long way away from him. In he goes now, puts the ball on the boot.
That's the boy we know.
And he's kicking them through from anywhere now. That's Wakefield's second goal, and it's goal number 8 for McLaren. So they're going way ahead now, 54-35 on our North Point Flurio scoreboard.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
I think that might be why they're orange.
Scorched.
They've been scorched.
Umpire with the footy again, ready to go. Get in the bays. We need to get one to keep him alive. Try to work. Watchman holds his ground. Use that big body. They're trying to squeeze the footy out. Back door comes Ellison. Ellison jams it on the boot. Hamish Tonkin at the back. Can't get it. Underneath it is the McLaren player. I think he's gobbled the mark and has been claiming the mark, and that is Bradwell. Bradwell plays on quickly, deep out in the pocket, or the player flies a high a little bit early. Maybe could have given a free away, but doesn't. Chips it across the face. The goal's dangerous here for Encounter Bay, picked up by McLaren. They have it in there. Big Watchman's in for the footy, fighting for it, loses it, goes to a pack of players. Umpire's got no option to come in and ball up. And ball up indeedy. Deep in the pocket. And a bit of a chat around with a few players. There's Callum Tonkin. Watchman's been held out of the footy. Still with it, try to work it. They're still tough in the clinches back there. Hamish Tonkin gets the football back out wide. It is to a teammate. Can't get it there. Ball in dispute now. McLaren with the football. Picked it up there into a tackle. It is by Costello. Costello a free kick. No, it's not. Taking the ground. And we'll ball up, Kev.
Yeah, ball up again. Another goal here to McLaren. Will just about be the nail in the coffin, you would think. Up it goes. Not far out from McLaren's goal. Player there from McLaren comes out with it, puts the ball up high, and I reckon that may be out on the full. It is, and the ball will be kicked back in by Encounter Bay, and they'll need to get it down the end that we are very, very quickly.
I don't think they're going to keep doing that.
No, it won't if that happens, but they're going across the ground now, and there's a mark being taken down there by Encounter Bay through Barrett. He's over near the boundary line though. They want to kill. Oh, he just gets it in down there, and that mark has been taken by Fife, I think. It's number 1 out there that's got hold of it. Now further down, it's down to centre wing, and coming out there, the mark has been taken by McLaren through Hopkins. So Hopkins has got it for McLaren. Another one of these little short kicks, just the distance, and this one has been marked by Young. So Young can kick it into a. Oh God, that is a terrible kick in. Gee, you wouldn't want to do that too often, would you? Picked up down there by Tyson Neal. Tyson Neal wasn't letting him go anywhere with it.
Brings out the hammer on the coach's head, that does.
Yeah. Oh, how could you kick the ball like that? Umpire throws it in again, pushed down, it's on the ground. In they go, and the umpire will come in and throw. I thought he might have been going to give a push in the back.
He's preparing himself to fly.
It looked like he was going to do something then that might upset everybody out there. But anyway, the ball's on the ground this time. He didn't play the free kick then. The ball will be picked up. It is picked up out there by McLaren. And McLaren are just going to be content, I think, to hold this 19-point lead. So when you look at it, Counter Bay just about got to double their score to win it. Umpire throws it up again, up it goes, pushed down, back of the pack. It's McLaren, you're going to fight it hard to get it out of there. And this is the one way of doing it, pay a free kick out here, and it's gone to McLaren. So they get it down to their half forward line. Coming out there with the ball is
Gill.
Gill's got
I guess where he put it. Straight down the throat of Maxi Wakefield.
Can he kick it from there? I don't think he thinks he can. You kick it out here, the player comes out in front. Or McLaren can't grab hold of the ball though. they're pretty quick out there at the moment. McLaren's gone over here to Tonkin. Tonkin's going to kick it right back, and he finds his teammate out there in a Baldock. Baldock gets it into the centre, and this is the long and the short of it. I think the short of it's going to end this one. Ball was on the ground. The long one should have got hold of the ball, but he didn't, and he goes a free kick now to
Nick Marshall.
And he's going to struggle to kick it from there. He'll have to kick it from right on 50.
He's got a good kick, but this is going to be a monster.
It is. It'll have to be a monster. Kick it right from the line. He gets a little bit too close to man on the mark, and he's had a go at it here.
He's had a go, all right.
Oh, yeah, it's gone for a point. That's a minor score only to Encounter Bay. They get a 5-6. McLaren 8-6 on our North Point Fluorio scoreboard.
He's close, Kev. Toyota, Hyundai, all sorts of things.
He's got everything there,
from the boys up there. Ball gets cleared out, and ball comes out, and well intercepted there by Hamish Tonkin. Now gets it up to Tyson Neal. Tyson Neal goes in again, but the tall timber back down there, and Cody Ellison is intercepted it. He's out. Mark Gary Carpenter by 3.5 feet. Ball, the run on, the overlap comes through for Dunlop. Dunlop gets the footy down in front of the coach's box, and wouldn't
strong marks,
Johnny Petrucci be loving to see that one down there. McLaren off the ground, running, hit it in the centre half forward, or sticky mark again, or look out, Wakefield's coming to play, come back in over the top, kicked around the body of the teammate in Bradwell, bouncy ball, shepherded on through, that's the nail in the coffin. Bradwell gets his first goal for the match, and McLaren move along to 9-6 to Encounter Bay 5-6 on our North Point Fluorio scoreboard.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs. 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08852 7973.
And Gills around the corner, around the body, bounce it up to Bradwell again. It could be 2 from 2 from Bradwell. Doesn't, gives the footy up. Encounter Bay with the footy, bring it out wide to the boundary line, but Matthews just sprints underneath it and takes a runaway mark. Looking to set it up, jams it on the left boot, brings it back into the pocket again. Onto the target, one-on-one situation. Ball goes to ground. Encounter Bay with the footy deep in the pocket again. Backdoor number seems to be McLaren. The ball just bouncing their way, and it bounces to the boundary line. And the boundary umpire has it and will throw it in. Well, before I leave you, Kev, you can have a few of these if you like.
Yeah, boundary umpire tosses it in now. Then on the half-forward flank down there for McLaren. Ball goes over near the boundary line. It will be picked up by McLaren, and the umpire says, give it to me and I'll throw it back in. Boundary umpire now will toss it back in. In it goes. That's a good throwing down there by the boundary umpire too. Got a nice height to it. Out of the pack goes Encounter Bay with it. Can they get it down their end? It doesn't look like they can. I think they're going here for holding the ball. No, they haven't. The umpire a little bit sympathetic then, and the ball goes up high. A couple of tall players then were knocked out, but the ball comes down now, and it will be taken out here by Encounter Bay. With Kerry Carpenter's under the ball, just nudges his opponent out at the right time.
Quickly.
He's got to get it down there quickly, and he's going to kick it in, not this short stuff again.
Bonus.
And it goes across the line now to Bonus. Bonus takes the mark. He just marked it inside the playing arena then, and he kicks it further down, and off hands it goes across the boundary line and out of bounds. So Yank 5-10 to Mount Compass 22-5. Willunga 14-5. Strathalbyn 8-6 as the boundary umpire chucks it in again. In it goes. McLaren get it down to the wing area. Pins which way it bounces out here. Bounces nicely for Tyson Neal. Back it goes again to Tyson Neal. Evades everybody and manages to kick it just into the 50-metre line out there. McLaren player picks it up. They pick him up. On the ground it goes, and the ball will be thrown up again right on the 50-metre line by the umpire. Up it goes again, pushed out. What's they going to do here? I think they might
free
give
kick,
Encounter Bay a free kick. I don't think they'll let him play on that far away, will they? Well, they have.
Yes, they have.
They have. So
And so I missed
got
that.
Bay got a goal, and everyone was standing around watching.
Was that Nick Marshall? Yeah, it is. Yeah, Nick Marshall. Yeah, he's getting high fives from everybody. So Nick Marshall it was. I couldn't believe they're going to let him do that because there's a bit of a
Score is 6-6 to Encounter Bay, 9 goals, 6. McLaren on our North Point Flurio scoreboard, Nifty.
Scoreboard's keeping up to the track up there, are they, Kev?
Looks like it.
She's indeedy.
Way you go, Nifty.
Thank you very much, Kev.
Well, Wollonga 14-5, they have an 8-6.
Got that one, yeah. Where all we missing, Kev, is Langholm Creek in Victor Harbour. They're a bit slow over there in Langholm Creek, a bit far away to bring the traveller smoke signal through. The ball's going back up and down in the middle. Picked up now, there it is by Ellis. Ellis now loads up on the body, around the body he goes, and he sticks it straight down the throat of his teammate down there, and Eric Hansen. Eric Hansen goes for a long bomb. Good mark taken down in the back of the pack there. It is by McLaren. And Encounter Bay might get it closer, but McLaren are going to keep it away from them. Just trying to pick up the player. It is down there with the footy. I think it could be Eric Hansen. No, it's not. It's Maxie Wakefield. So Max Wakefield, this one, terrific effort. Probably the hardest one for him today. Deep on scoreboard pocket. Wakefield on his way in. Loads up, kicks the footy. He is pretty happy with that one when it left the boot. He just ran to the centre of the ground and was looking for all the mates to give me a high five. And Maxie Wakefield has ended up with 3 goals for this match. And McLaren starting to run away with the game here.
At North Point Flurio, we're committed to creating memorable experiences for our guests, which is why you'll now find Victor Harbour Toyota, Victor Harbour Mitsubishi and Victor Harbour Hyundai at one convenient location, Adelaide Road, Victor Harbour. Whether you're looking for a new Mitsubishi, new Toyota or new Hyundai, or need your vehicle serviced, we're committed to helping make your experience feel a little easier, creating memorable experiences. It's North Point Flurio's way. Visit us at Adelaide Road, Victor Harbour or northpointflurio.com.au.
A while for the young fella, the boundary umpire, to come back for the footy. Finally gets it up to the central umpire. And the central umpire has the footy, shows her out like a pizza with any like a piece, and Callum Tonkin would love a piece of it, but McLaren, they're doing a good job in there. They're clearing it well. And Gill's the man. Hard in there. Encounter Bay come up over the top, trapped at the bottom, prior opportunity Encounter Bay want, and they said, no, it's not going to happen. Umpire will come in and ball.
Well, I'll leave you with it, Nifty.
Thank you very much, Kev, because Kev's off down to see the boy play down at college football down at the Bay Oval.
This will
tonight.
be the last game I see him play, I think. So
Yeah.
for college football, for Sacred Heart College down there, they've got a game on at Glenelg Oval tonight. Starting at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, well, I hope it all goes all well for you, Kev, on the trip down there, and I hope it moves well for the trip down for the young fella. And so this was all the finals race and everything come up. Chipsy's just checking, you got everything, mate. You just leave me with a mess, mate. I'll clean it up. She'll be right. There it is. There it comes up with Tyson Neal with the run on through, and a mark taken at half back there for McLaren, and a good mark taken down there by Goodison. Goodison loads up, goes to the club room side of the oval, and well done down there by Braden Gill. Oh, he's got good hands. Strong figure when he goes up for the grab. And a beautiful kick as well. Gill loads up, down the line, up over, blast through the hands out down there for the McLaren players close to the coach's box. He's going to get tackled, going to go to the boundary line, and we've got a holding the ball decision there from the umpire. The boundary umpire didn't win that one, and the free kick's going to go the way of Bradwell. Bradwell looking for some targets. Everybody wants to get in the action. McLaren have just flooded themselves into the forward lines. Bradwell just loads up the long bomb, looking for the big timber back there to grab it. But the big timber in Callum Ferguson gets it. A hurried kick in hope comes up from the bays, but a quick hand's even better. Encounter Bay load up the wing, load it up down the line. A mark could have been taken there by McLaren. Ardo on the clubroom wing couldn't be done. Paid, comes to the back door, swooping in it, and a little bit of a fumble, few yips coming out of the bag, but it isn't. The back up, the numbers work for McLaren. They do it beautifully. Load up, long kick into the forward line, bounce ball into dispute. Encounter Bay, last line of defence, get it, hack it out of there, but it's trapped again by McLaren, smothered off the boot by Encounter Bay. They haven't given up. The mark goes up. It's not 15. Umpire will have to move in and ball up. And ball up he will. And we've been going, if my little stopwatch comes up to, we'll be going 16 minutes into this last term. Probably not enough time left for Encounter Bay to get into this match. McLaren are going to go home winners. In a pretty strong competition we're running lining up into. All with the stoppage, the umpire, flick it up in the air again. Stolen, hard march come through for McLaren. Wheel around the body, up at the centre half, forward can't be trapped, just smashed, hock it off the ground. Here's by Encounter Bay. And that one didn't go down so well though, because our white's come underneath the footy and it's taken a good mark. His kick wasn't the best, it's gone out to the boundary line to Barrett and he punches the double fists it through. And through the interchange race will go and the boundary umpire will come into play to bring it back in again. So 10-6 McLaren, 6-6 Encounter Bay. Big scores from a few of the other grounds around the grounds. Get another stoppage, I'll give you to those. Okay, it's going to ring the old scores through his way when we get them. And the ball's come back in and holding the ball decision been given there to against Encounter Bay and it's gone to McLaren. It's starting to get a little bit dark here. Coming up to the shortest day of the year next weekend. McLaren with it, the kick in, the lead out is exceptional by McLaren, and the mark there taken by the big fella in Watchman, Jesse Watchman. We're kicking this one from right on 50. Pretty good kick. Done a fair bit of work in the centre today with a ruckman on Callum Tonkin. I'm getting a little bit tired in the legs. Watchman on his way, but the kick is an absolute monster. He's given it a big launch. It's just right on the line and touched on through. And the goal umpire gives that one a point up on the board. So 10-7 McLaren, 6-6 Encounter Bay. Footy gets brought back in again. Comes back up the centre wing. Encounter Bay with the recipient of a free kick the way of Oakley Johnson. Oakley. And he needs to move it on quickly. Johnson goes short. Hugs it up onto the boundary line, finds his teammate out there and Barrett's got movers and shakers down the line, and this one he's just going to kick it and hope, and the big timber goes up, but plenty of McLaren players come through and a big fist comes from Kiefer Zohar and punches it through. Of course, Kiefer, well done last week, coach of the women's side with a good win over the Southern Football League last week in the association games. Come back in, Callum Tonkin, perhaps it off to Bradford. Bradford's well held by Watchman. Out comes through from Barrett. Barrett now gives it up to Tyson Neal. Tyson Neal goes for home. Kenny Carpenter can run onto it. Open go. Kenny Carpenter grabs himself a goal right on the line and slams one through for Encounter Bay. They move to 7-6 to McLaren 10-7 on our North Point Flurio scoreboard.
Before you take off on your next trip, don't pay for taxis or for expensive parking stations. Enjoy the convenience of airport security parking. Simply drive to us. We'll then whisk you and your luggage to the terminal door in just minutes. While you're away, we'll keep your car safe and secure. Then pick you up from the airport when you return. At a very small daily rate, it'll change the way you travel forever. Airport security parking. Book online at asparking.com.au.
Right. And tapped up there by Watchman, can't get it, ground level, gives it out to Gill, backwards it goes to Ellison. Ellison puts in a daisy cutter, retrieves it up on the bounce, the chase for it, loose ball and dispute. McLaren first to get to the footy, show the football, gets it back over to Gill. Gill gets it, loads up for a little bloke, he's got a big bomb on him, and the big bomb just didn't work for him this time, just off target, and through for another minor score. So they go to 10-8 to Encounter Bay 7-6 on a North Point Flurio scoreboard. Short passes come in by the Bays. Now they switch it up. They go across the ground. This has got to come off well, and it does okay. Still in defensive 50. Sail it up to in front of the McLaren coaches' boxes, and a good mark taken out there by Fife. So Encounter Bay still hug the wing, hug the boundary line, comes back up, touch, comes off a series of hands. There's Jackie Crispin over there, and squats it over the boundary line for the boundary umpire to throw it in centre wing right in front of the Encounter Bay club rooms. So 2 points look like it's going away home down to the McLaren. Tonkin gets it back in, taps it down to Hamish Tonkin. Now wheel it out off the boot in the middle of the ground. This one's going to go up in the air. Could have been taking a mark, but plays to push it on. McLaren beautifully stopped it, pushed up the football again. Handball goes backwards, tries to find a teammate. And they just seem to have teammates around the ground. Kiefer Zohar waits on the footy, balances himself beautifully, gets his kick away and kicks it straight down to the throat of his teammate out there, and Eric Hansen on scoreboard side wing. Hansen runs around the player, looks good looking kick, looking for an opponent, but the opponent he's found down there is Hamish Tonkin from Encounter Bay. Hamish switches it, goes across, down to the skipper, now Tyson Neal. Neal comes back out towards the coach's boxes. Mark been taken again by the base, wheel around the body. Okay, a couple of Bradford, good sticky fingers, takes it centre wing in front of the club. And they got movement forward. We need a player to run on through. They need another one here, the base, to get it. They do. They get it to Crispin. He might turn and burn. He wants the player to get back up on his mark. Crispin goes short. In short, he finds his teammate out there in Nick Marshall. Too far out to score for Nick. Can set it up. The runners that come through, the replacement comes through, and it's pretty good. There it is from Fraser Tonkin. We take a pretty good kick from Fraser, but Fraser doesn't. He settles it up and puts it straight down the throat of the skipper. And this man can make the distance. Tyson Neal. No, he doesn't. He sees a target, and the target's good from Gary Carpenter. Gary Carpenter now 30 metres out. Bread and butter kicking distances for Gary. And he has the 1 goal to his name today. It's been a tough old day at the office for Gary. Sorry, 2 goals for Gary today. And one that he ran on through at the back of the pack a few minutes ago. This one will bring a bit of confidence in for the Bays. The kick, it's on its way. I think the nod of the head from the goal umpire looks pretty good. It is. So Gary Carpenter ends up with 3 for the match. And Encounter Bay still rolling along with the dice indeedy. So they're still having a fair old crack in Encounter Bay. But it's been well held by McLaren, just there running their clearance.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
And the umpires deemed it as a throw. Relief for McLaren. Comes back inboard. Inboard back in there to Daniel Mark. Daniel Mark goes deep out into the pocket. The tall timber back down there, and Cody Ellison takes a good mark within striking distance. Probably letting it go from about 50 metres, but he's got a pretty good boot on him. The goal here will set it away, and just Cody just knows, experiences from it, probably a little help from the sidelines too. Just take all the time in your world, suck up the clock. Cody Ellison on its way. The kick is an absolute beauty. He struck it well, right on the line, comes off hands and through for a minor score. So McLaren now go to 10 goals, 9 to Encounter Bay, 8-6 on our North Point Fluorio scoreboard. Encounter Bay know the urgency. They're not hanging around. Bradford goes out and takes a good mark in front of the coach's box. He wants someone to run forward. It's not happening for him. Come up now quick. Nick Marshall's there. Got to run onto the quick footy. Oh, Crispin gets hold of the footy but just goes to ground. Marshall comes in to help, but they rally the troops. They've got a boundary throw-in stoppage just outside their 50. So Encounter Bay, can we get this one out of ruck? Workhorse, Callum Tonkins rucked all day. McLaren with a little bit of help in there from their ruckman, but Callum's just keeps on going on. A good ever-ready battery, doesn't come that way. McLaren get the kick, they get the clearing kick. It goes down the throat, chance here for Williams. Can't control the footy close to the boundary line, but they do. Well done by Ellison, gets it back to Williams. Williams gets here to kick in there. The chance is for Wakefield. Wakefield puts it through for a minor score. No, he doesn't. Yes, he does. A minor score only to Maxie Wakefield. That one would have finished it right off, but only a minor score goes to him. So they go to 10 goals, 11 to 8 goals, 6 on our North Point Fluorio scoreboard. Kick comes back in from Encounter Bay. The big fella there, and Gill could have got hold of the footy, but they've been deemed he had marked it, or he's been given a free kick, I would think. Too far out to score, Brendan Gill. But he's going to give it a fair old crack and a ride for home. Soak up the time, looking for a lead, looking for that short pass. Finds it. Short pass goes out to the little live wire, Brett Ellison. I tell you what, this guy can strike a football. And within target, he'll be kicking this one from about 48 metres. Tyson Neal on the mark. I think the boys will be just waiting for the old siren to blow over there. 26.5 minutes gone. This is the last term. So Brett Ellis's kick is on its way, right on the boundary line. It's come back out, socket back in again. It is off target. We're waiting on the goal umpire. He's gone for the pacemaker, Big Louie, and it's through for, again, another minor score. So 10 goals, 11 McLaren should be, to 8 goals, 6 Encounter Bay. And if the scoreboard boys probably want to change the scores instead of playing with the footy, we'll be right. Encounter Bay, get the urgency going. But it comes back in, off hands. Now McLaren again. The hands come back up. Hand pass, good, beautiful pass there by Brett Ellis. And Brett Ellis has put it straight down the throat of his teammate down there in Joel Vanderlooa. Maybe a little bit too far out to score this one for Joel. A bit quiet today. But he's coming back. He's going to have a crack at it. I think the urgency's coming from the bench is just soak up as much as the stop clock as you can. And well, hang on, Joe Vanderlooa, he's given that one a big ride. And it's a good mark been taken right on the goal line. And that is it. The final siren has sounded at Encounter Bay, and McLaren, in a close fought match, have come out victors. 10 goals, 11 to Encounter Bay, 8 goals, 6. Or Encounter Bay led for the majority of the day in a low-scoring affair, but well done to McLaren. Just weighted themselves nicely and brought home the bacon. So a good win in that one indeed. I'll wait on the goal umpires just to meet in the middle and to clarify those scores, to wave them off before the scoreboard gets them all down. So while they're doing that, I'll just go through the goal kickers for Encounter Bay. We had Nick Marshall with a couple of goals, Gary Carpenter with 3 goals, Robbie Nelson with 1 goal, Jack Crispin with 1 goal, and Tyler Baldock with 1 goal as well for McLaren. Good day at the office for the McLaren boys. Brett Ellis with 1 goal, Brendan Gill with 2 goals, Christopher Bradbourne with a 1 goal, Grimley with 1 goal, Maxie Wakefield finished off with 3 goals, Daniel Marr with 1 goal, and Cody Ellison with 1 goal also. Goal umpires just checking with them, and I'll hang around for you for a little bit longer since we finish. The goal umpires say their scoreboard is true and correct. Final scores: McLaren 10 goals, 11, Encounter Bay 8 goals, 6 here, Kenny, and well, how your boys be going down the road. Well, hopefully Big Kev will get them scores from the big fella and send it in, and we might get an early minute tonight. So I'm on my Pat Malone. That's probably why you had to put up with my voice for the last 10 minutes there. Kev's on his way down to see Marcus Lippert, the grandson, play down at Canelga Oval tonight in his college game of footy, playing at the Bay Oval. So him and Kevin and Julie are on their way down to the Bays to check out that one, and hope you go well down there, young Marcus. A good young footballer, playing also for the under-18s for South Adelaide when he's not involved in his college football. So Kenny, we'll have a bit of a break. You pay some bills. We'll see if I can gather up a few scores from around the grounds and see how we get on.
Everybody,